Judah gotta know, cats is Hasbro. Move your toe, see your soul, fly out the window. Versus Winslow's catapult the mind beyond icicles. Land in Japan, where it trickles. Catch they prey, seemingly, battingly, through gaze. At bays, we perfect the day. Watch Ashkenaz, the Nazareth fade. Glad in nights, his sleep pervades. Sleigh bells ring up top, the Everglades. Judah gotta know, cats is Hasbro. Move your toe and see a soul. Fly out the window, versus Winslow's catapult the mind beyond icicles. Land in Japan, where it trickles. The nickels catch they prey, seemingly, maddeningly through gaze. At bays, we perfect the day. Watch Ashkenaz, the Nazareth fade. Glad in nights, his sleep pervades. Sleigh bells ring up top. The Everglades. Abstract mind beyond temple design, yet construct was in the rhyme. Seen beyond fair weather friends. What kind of time do you spend? Men not to a pig, they only kill what you dig. Took a swig, called a nig. Thoughts are algebraic than trig. While y'all lighten up cigs, y'all Guinness contains squid. Open the lid to read out commands, law and testimonies. Phonies, they call him a scam. Have you worshiping spinning lambs? Oh, so dervish, oh, so pervish. Lost in mania, more than whirling dervish. How can he hurt this? Said my perishing man. Tell on myself, oh damn. Ran with a pack of wolves till I heard the hoods. Turned my I can into I could. Rock my locks to show study. Knowing got the Hawa all above me. Lovely as I think about Yasharala on the brink. Got our city on 8. Delivered to you faster than you blink. Instead of killing, I'm healing. Reading what children revealing. Not double talk, card dealing. Killing when you see your waves. Got real soldiers on deck, ready to slay. Judah gotta know, cats is Hasbro. Move your toe and see your soul. Fly out the window, versus Winslow. Catapult the mind beyond icicles. Land in Japan, where it trickles. The nickels catch they prey. Seemingly, heading through days. At bays, we perfect the day. Watch Ashkenaz, the Nazareth fade. Clad at night, your sleep pervades. Sleigh bells ring. Up top of the Everglades.
All right, here we go.
Shalom, shalom. It's your boy Killer B, aka the Witchfinder General. You got a witch, I'll bung that mug up. How y'all doing tonight? What's up, Willie Grits? We got Willie Grits over here on the panel.
How's it going, y'all?
What's up, Willie Grit?
How's it going?
All right, all right. Not bad, not bad. Well, we got quite a few people in the chat already. What's up, Sister P? You sleepy, Shamiya? Yeah, man, I'm going to try to start making these things a little earlier. I'm trying. G-Man, what up? Who the world ignorantly calls Pikachu? What's up, Basil? Yeah, man, I be trying, man. I know you're on the way to work. So how's everything? Yeah, Willie Grit. So tonight's show is going to be about if extraterrestrials landed on the Earth, how would it affect your divinity? So, so lace up the Timbs now. Camden, Pax, Judith, what? Jedai, Pax, Yahweh, is an extraterrestrial originating beyond Earth. So extraterrestrial showing up affects nothing. Yep. Okay. I told Willie Grits that earlier. That would be my answer to it. That would be my personal answer.
Wait, what did he say? Oh, he said what you said earlier?
Huh?
He said what you said earlier?
I said that's the Israelite response right there. That's the Israelite response. All right, I told you, said we gonna, like, when we get the kingdom, we're gonna be extraterrestrial. We'll be able to fly in space like Superman. Real talk.
Yeah,
and chain up white folks and stuff, and tell them to make our toast. And if it's not toasted enough, we send them back. If it's not toasted enough, we kill them. Then we wake them back up and make them make that toast again.
and make sure your ice cubes are chilly.
People are making gangs over the cartoons of all this dang cartoon animation obsession. Mess around with Judah Nazareth. Cartoons are cool, but folks out here making gangs over it too. Wow. CMD. Yeah, so I was wondering what people's reactions would be to that. But yeah, the chat's open, so like free to. Damn, yo, Sean, yeah. Maybe he'll know. What you think he would think if the extraterrestrials landed on Earth? Extraterrestrials in outer space don't exist. Okay. Well, what if they did? Like, you have any proof that they don't exist? So, read in the book of Joshua another tabernacle besides the one appointed Israel's rebellious. We are to bring sacrifice and burnt offerings upon one altar, one tabernacle held within one temple in Jerusalem. Judah Nazareth is a retard. Outer space don't exist. I don't know. Ask Pax G Daika. It's a cool logo you got. I like that. No one has gone to space. Oh, so you're a flat earther? Ultra?
I'd love to hear that explanation.
Warming up. I go, bro. All right, go space. Peace. Talk to you later. No, outer space don't exist. Well, out of this atmosphere, out of these like different atmospheres, these firmaments in the sky, something came from like way out of the different firmaments that we have. Something came through that and it came to Earth and was like, yo, what up, homie? Nah, it don't matter. Like extraterrestrials, like, you know what I mean? People that come from the atmosphere and they come to Earth. So I'm around Earth. Oh yeah, I feel you. If you believe in the book of Enoch, doesn't that prove that something came from here? You're asking me, Amber, or somebody in the chat? There's nothing. So what is beyond? So there's no stars or moon or anything like that? I'm talking about like if something came from the moon and landed here, or from Mars, or you don't believe there is a Mars or a moon or anything, and no one has ever seen it. Is that what you're trying to say? I don't know what the shape of the Earth is. However, I eject false Masonic globe indoctrination.
That's not Masonic. Space ain't Masonic.
I think you told I do the Nazareth. If they're like Superman, then there'll be all types of chaos.
I mean, so basically the question is if an alien, an extraterrestrial spaceship lands on your front yard and something gets out and you're standing face to face with it, will it change your divinity? That's the question, right?
Yeah. Say it again so people can hear it.
So if a extraterrestrial flying ship, UFO, lands in your front yard and an extraterrestrial alien not from this planet gets out of that spaceship, you are face to face with something that is walking, breathing, and whether it's talking or not, but you're face to face with this creature, does that change your divinity?
Yep.
I say it has to. I say it's got to change. It's got to change the way that you look at life.
Yeah.
How could it not?
Ultra said that the all Apollo astronauts are Masons. So what does that actually mean?
That Masonic has nothing to do with an alien being face to face with you. Being Masonic has nothing to do with it. Being a Mason has nothing to do with the conversation. What the topic is.
No, that's what I'm asking, Bill. That's why I said chill out.
Huh?
That's why I said hold on. That's why I asked him. Like, you know what I mean? That's why I asked him, what does that have to do with it?
Oh.
Let him answer that. He answered it for him. The whole globe thing is rooted in the occult. Okay.
That still ain't got nothing to do with it either.
Does it? So if something came out of the atmosphere and came to Earth and was like, yo, what up? How would that change what you believe in? Or if it would? Facts. You should watch the videos. I know it's a whole shitload, but like, you'd have been good if you like was around in the beginning to watch all of them. It was quite a task to see all of them now, but it's a bunch of stuff. It's all true. It's all justified. We try to straighten everything out. He refused to do it. He ducked and avoided and started to slander everybody. first sneak slandering me, then actually coming out and saying it. And we all try to deal with the situation. Everybody in the whole group all try to talk to him, and everybody all failed. Like, no one could say anything to him. But yeah, I want to move on with the show with that. Yeah, check out all the videos. Everything's all in there. It's a whole bunch of other stuff, but like, you know what I mean? But that's what's there. That should be good enough. That should be like overwhelming. Superman can bench press 66 quintillions. So if those aliens are that strong. Okay, something they come and save the Earth. Okay, so if something else came from space to Earth, how would that affect you? Your whole belief system, whatever it is, like, you know what I mean? It can be anything. But Amber, they know nobody on no boat or no car was coming to go get them. That's for sure. Sky was like the only option. That was true. Oh, dude, tons. It wouldn't change anything for me. Just more people to deal with.
It's not a person though. It's not a person. It's not a human being. It's an entity from another planet.
I'm talking about how brainwashed our people are now, trusting preachers and not believing in the supernatural.
I don't understand what that has to do with the question at hand.
No question, what would they want on the backwater planet? What would they want on this backwater planet? Yeah, that's a good answer. That is true, Sister P.
They wanted
Yeah,
to check.
crops are crazy.
They wanted to check on their creation.
Yeah, what if they said that? Like, yo, this guy sent us here, nigga. Like what? Like we dropped y'all off this many years ago. Like, how would that like affect you? Would you be like, you lying? Or like, cause somebody come out the sky, like, y'all niggas gonna think it's Jesus, like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all gonna think it's Jesus. So like, you know what I mean? Watchers. No worries, dude. No worries, facts. Thanks for tuning in, though. Definitely. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Yeah, man. Like, what if they got off was like, yo, we're from the guy like Ooga Booga, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is really our planet. Like, we set this up like such and such years ago. Because it would be chaos. Like, people would be like, yo, like, what God sent y'all or whatever. Because like the brother said, he said God been to the earth before. Like, we wouldn't know him from nothing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, where they came from or whatever, unless they told us. It could be one or it could be many. Say, what if it was one? You think it would make a difference Willie Grit if it was one? Then it was like a few of them that got off? Where people would be like, oh shit, that's Jesus? Or if it's one, or if it was say like 5 of them or something like that got off the boat. I mean, got off the ship.
No, I don't think it make a difference because
like, you know what I mean? Would it be a different like outlook on it?
no, I think you'd still have the same outlook because whether it's one or whether it was many, because as soon as you see one, you're gonna think of there's more. It's just like if you went to another continent, say that there was a landmass on Earth that we haven't discovered yet, and you were on that plane or on that boat and made landfall, and you got off and seen a human, or you seen a dinosaur, like automatically you think that there's more dinosaurs. Just because you know how life is for you, like how you perceive life. If you see one, there has to be something else that created that. So there has to be at least two other things that created that one life. Because you're mentally trained that way. So even if you've seen one alien, that you would automatically think that there's two more. There's more to follow.
Not necessarily.
Wait,
Maybe,
you think
that's you right. You're right.
Unless you automatically think that that's God, that's the only way that you would actually think that there's no more.
Or like one big nigga and shit and a bunch of other ones. Like, know what I mean? People would think like that's God. Like I'll think like most of the world would think like that's some type of God. Or their God coming back.
Yeah.
They be like, oh, that's Jesus, nigga. Like that motherfucker could be green. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Jesus, nigga. He came out the sky and shit. See it right here in the Bible.
Yeah.
Like, look, it's right there. Like, it's Jesus. They made a mistake, nigga. He green. They're like, you come with us, Jesus.
But so even so, if it was Jesus, that something created Jesus. So there's still got to be something other than him.
Said like European, several extraterrestrial civilizations came to Earth and established colonies. So if they came here again, do you think that they're still here?
Well, that's what people say, that the aliens are actually living amongst us, and it's in our DNA.
Where you get that shit from, Willie Grit?
What do you mean? Look it up.
Willie Grit. Where you at, Willie Grit? Oh shit, you pulling Chris Harris shit? I ain't Chris Harris, Willie Grit. You heard what I said. See? That's that bullshit right there. Willie Grit. That pressure can fly Willie Grit duck out. You don't hear me, nigga.
I hear you.
Sister P. What?
I said I hear you.
We know, Sister P said, we know that there is something set apart about us. If a spaceship lands, most of us wouldn't even flinch. Our people have not made claims in the past of seeing them Caucasians have. Yeah, that is true. All the people that see or claim to be abducted by them, they all are like mostly white people. But actually, the first sighting ever, I guess, in the Americas or something like that, was a black and white couple in Canada. I believe they lived in Canada. It was a black and white couple. It's a black man and a white woman. Like I said, there's ETs here on Earth today. Allah, Shiva, Rama, Vishnu. So you believe those extraterrestrials are like here with us on Earth, like walking around on this motherfucker?
Do I? I don't.
Good night, Ultra. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Ever since they run the government. So Allah is still here, like he's walking around, like he's actually doing stuff. Like people could like conjure up like Allah. That's like what you're saying. Why you think they do sacrifices? They need blood, demonic crap. Oh shit. It's the amber. Willie Grits got from the third slice of bacon. Washington State, that black man was taken. Yeah, you can join. Yeah, I put the link in the chat. Oops. I think Chris Harris says you got to go through Chrome or something most of the time, I think, for that thing to work. Or you could drop your email address in there. I can send it that way. All right. Was where the first UFO sighting was made. In Washington? Says Allah is an alien. Oh, okay.
I thought it was somewhere in the Midwest.
Tomorrow night, probably around the same time. I try to do it earlier, but it's usually around this time lately. Allah is an extraterrestrial. Anything not originating on Earth is it? Yeah, right. Extraterrestrial is something that can live in both out this atmosphere and like on this land, on this Earth. They can live in both. That's why the One West can't talk that we're going to be extraterrestrials. We can be in the spirit world and this this terrestrial world.
So, I mean, essentially, we're going to be extraterrestrials when we land on Mars. In actuality, we're extraterrestrials.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. But it doesn't really say like from another planet. The definition is actually, I think, it says coming from an outer atmosphere. Like, you know what I mean? But I guess things could live, or I don't know how that would work. I don't know if it's just like, I know we have different atmospheres, like the atmosphere, this hemisphere, the stratosphere and stuff. Does that shit keep going to some other shit, or does it end after a while and then you just like out of space until you come near another planet and then it'll change, like, you know, like atmosphere, stratosphere, hemisphere, like, or not hemisphere, but you know what I'm talking about. The different.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it changed. Their atmosphere turns into outer space. Like there's a line when basically it's when gravity starts.
Yeah, right. There's like these different levels, like to it. It's like different levels, like where we at, like where we can breathe, and then when you go up so high, it changes to a totally different like thing.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you've seen the jump. Red Bull sponsored it. He was damn near in space when he jumped to the Earth.
Yeah. I think I've seen that shit. Yup.
So when now like take that if you go into another planet, if you're going to another planet, or even if you're like when we went to the moon, we left our atmosphere into space, traveled through space, and went into the moon's atmosphere and then landed on the moon. So would that make us extraterrestrials?
Pack says extra. It'll make it extra Martians if we'll go to Mars. I guess he's right. He's right because we're not like actually changing our body. You know what I mean? Like the way our body works or whatever, the way we breathe and live. An extraterrestrial will be like a person that could live in both realms. But we got suits and shit.
It's
like,
not
you know
really
what I
a
mean?
realm. It's not a realm.
Like, I know it's not a realm. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a different
Planet.
thing. Like I mean, yeah.
No, I see what you're saying.
You got to put on suits and stuff to be able to live.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. I forgot who you was, too, for a second. Yahoo Music. What up, dude? Don't get that. Don't start that shit. Especially with me. You already know. Taking shots now. How can water curve on a ball if we're on a globe? Do anyone have the answer to that? I don't know. Do you? Who filmed the first moon landing? You hear me, nigga? Shit.
What happened?
Aaron wants to know who filmed the first moon landing. See?
Are you going by the conspiracy?
She asked you. Just answer the question.
I think the moon landing was fake.
What did you say?
I think the moon landing was fake.
Well, who filmed it? Who took the picture?
Hollywood.
Who, nigga? You don't know?
No, I don't.
All right. He ain't got no damn answer. Pulled your Caucasian card. Got me looking bad now.
Because I don't know who filmed the moon landing. Okay.
You know that shit. You white people know shit like that.
Well, get yourself another white guy.
Shit, I might have to with shit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Yo, fucking shit.
Go get Nagy.
Nagy wouldn't do, nigga. Shit.
Shit, go get him.
Nagy wouldn't do that shit.
Yeah, I'll tell you all about the moon landing, all about gay Chinese porn, everything. Yep. I'll tell you everything.
Yep. Encyclopedia Nagy.
Hey, he'll tell you all about the KKK, all the derogatory statements he can call people. There you go. That's your white man right there.
That's it.
And he'll teach you about your own Bible. Go ahead, get him.
Yep. Bootleg Willie. Get rid of your ass and shit.
Hey, I ain't got no problem with that.
Already there. I just got back. No extra Martian equals one not originating from Mars. Okay. The Most High said the earth is still. He also said, who shakes the earth off its pillars? Pat, director.
You know what I love about the flat earthers?
Put it in the chat. What, Billy?
I said, you know what I love about the people that believe in flat Earth? They can't even sit there and tell you how to. They can sit there and tell you that the Earth is flat, and they got proof of that, but they can't sit there and build a pyramid. But they know for a fact the Earth is flat.
Oh shit.
They got so much science with them.
All right, trying to get the link now for you, bro. Don't get on here with that crazy shit. Show me on. I need to speak to white grits. Damn. That's the link. The link's in there. Stanley Kubrick filmed the fake moon landing. Ah, god damn. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Oh, this ain't got nothing to do with the question at hand. That's funny.
All right. Oh, I'll see that shit. Wait a second here. So how would it change yours? Holy grits. See, you doing all the talking and shit.
How would it change my what my personal opinion?
Yeah.
Shit. I wanna know what to think.
Wait a minute. Was you just getting on everybody and shit? Who the fuck did I just? I think I invited this brother. I hit the right thing.
I would want to know why he's here. Why, like, how did this situation happen?
You talking about Holy Grit? I said if they landed, how would it change what you believe in? Would you believe in those alien motherfuckers and stop fucking with whatever you believe in?
I believe in aliens.
Did you get it? Yo? Oh man, this fucking shit. All right, I'll put it in here. All right. You talking about aliens, not that damn flat earth shit. All right, and I think I got Shaman on here. I don't think I got you, Christian, on my Hangouts thing. I thought I did. If you can send me the Hangouts, I can put it the link, the Hangouts message. I can put it in your link. I can put the link in there. You could get it. Come on, Yahweh. Isaac Newton created gravity. Yo, the damn aliens laying on Earth. Been up in the planes. I've been up in planes in the military and saw the curvature of the Earth. Thank you, Pax. Somebody got some damn sense. Thanks. Yes. Weight is the measurement of how much force gravity exerting on the mass. So, Amber, how would it change the way you think about what you believe if aliens landed on the planet? Wow, man, I sent you how I sent you the link. No, in my mind that there is a creator. See, you want to talk that flat earth shit. What you mean it won't let you in? I put it in the chat. I put it in this. Damn. Think something, Woody? Shit. Think something, shit.
Killer.
What up, bro?
What going on?
What's up, man?
Killer.
What up, bro? Turn your mute your.
I just let me turn my TV down. Let me turn my TV down.
Yeah.
Okay. Willie Grits.
All right, so
What's up?
How's it going? How's it going? And
What's
Killer,
up, man?
you said come on there talking about no flat earth, but you know it's in my spirit because the Most High talks about his earth in the Torah. And like if people could just read it for themselves and take an understanding of it, you know what I'm saying? Like
we're not talking about no flat earth today.
but Killer, y'all talking about aliens though, and alien ain't even in the Torah. You see what I'm saying? It's like it has nothing to do with the Torah.
It had nothing to do with this. I didn't mention Torah once in the title or nothing. I said if extraterrestrials landed on this earth, how would it change your divinity?
But then you also said if they are thinking that it's JC, so obviously it got something.
I didn't mention the JC. I said a lot of people would probably think so.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm saying, ain't this channel supposed to? I mean, ain't this supposed to be like a Torah seeking channel? Like,
no, it's supposed to be what I want to put on here. It's my channel. That's what it's supposed to be. Is what I put up on.
All right, then, my brothers. I'll catch y'all later.
All right. Brother, want to come on here and talk flat Earth? I'm not on here to talk flat Earth. Now, this is the question for the night. The question has nothing to do with what I believe or nothing. It's a question. Whether you believe in extraterrestrials or no. You can say, some people said it. That shit ain't gonna change shit. Some people say, hey, I don't believe in that shit. That's it. All I ask is open discussion. That's all it is. So let's continue. Shamian, I sent you the link.
Yeah, because the divinity is whatever you want it to be.
Huh?
Divinity is whatever you want it to be.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. People just want the last show was the same thing. Like, people were just talking, like, you know what I mean? Nobody's talking about like the topic of what the show's about.
Yeah.
It's a simple question. Like, that's all it is. It's just a question. And you have your right to think whatever you want, your comment or whatever. And on my channel, I don't have like your GAD tour school. Like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the channel is like whatever I put on there. Where I feel in my spirit or whatever, however I'm feeling, I want to put a video on there. That's what it's going to be.
I think that,
I
but
put it up on there tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's whatever. Shamian, what up?
What's up?
what's going on, man?
What's up? All right, tell it. So, how would, if the extraterrestrials landed on this Earth, how would that change your divinity?
How would it change my divinity?
Yeah.
Okay, first off, what type of aliens are we talking about? Are we talking some like Dark Side, Superman?
Whatever kind you want. Whatever you want.
Okay, let's say they're as strong as Superman and all that, like the Kryptonians.
Anything just come out the damn sky, we're like, yo, what up, niggas?
Well, then I don't know. I'll probably fucking hide. I don't know. I'd be like, okay, these people are gods
You can
now.
have a bigger sign out.
The fuck can I do? Get some goddamn kryptonite?
This is the situation, Shamian. A spaceship lands in your front yard, and an extraterrestrial being gets out of that spaceship and walks up to you, and you are face to face with this being. Now, this being is not human. It's not human. It's not like you. It's not like another human being. You obviously see that this being, this extraterrestrial, is from another planet. It's not of this planet. Like, it's something that you have never seen before. It's something that, like, you see, like how you see gray aliens. It's not that. It's not even close to
It
that.
could be a gray alien, it could be whatever.
No, but I'm getting.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
Goddamn sky and laying on this bitch.
All right, then you talk.
How would that change?
You take it. All right, guys, you take it.
You understand what we're talking about?
Yeah, I understand the question altogether. It's just you would have to make points of contact. What are their objectives? What do they want on this backwater planet? What do they need? And why are they here for any reason? That's the first thing I would ask. And can they even make communications? Because there's some, like in most fictions, most aliens speak like their own type of language. Kryptonians speak their own dialect. Martians have their own thing. Like on DC, all those aliens do like have their own tongue.
We could put it like this: the motherfuckers obviously not going to speak English, so we ain't gonna know shit.
Okay, then
You know what I mean?
contact is going to be next to impossible.
So, do you think you should try to deal with them or run away from them, or what? What do you think of them? How would it change like your whole belief system? Because I said like a lot of people would think it's Jesus falling out the sky.
Nah, I wouldn't think it's no Jesus coming out the sky. I would probably say, okay, a conqueror. What's their objective? That's my first thought. Are they here to destroy, or are they here to benefit us? That's what you have to. That's rationality right there.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, if it was there to destroy you, you wouldn't be face to face with it.
That's a good point, Willie Grits, but you always have to take that risk. It's a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Like, we can't look at something that looks evil and think, oh, it's automatically evil.
I mean, because like think about it. They get in a beef with somebody, right? Like, and you pull up to their house. Like, if you're there to destroy that person, like you're like you're gonna attack him on sight. You're not just gonna pull up to his front yard and just walk up and just be face to face with somebody.
Shout out to unique Muhammad. Y'all crazy, y'all.
But see, yo, this question has so open ended that like there's so many different avenues that this question could take.
Okay, let's just say these aliens they have their own dialect, but they can understand English and then use their technology to communicate. Like in the case of the Superman movie, where they communicated with the people. That was, yeah, that one. That movie that came out quite a few years ago. What if they're like the Kryptonians or anything? Like, you would also have to figure out, do they have a weakness? How can we combat them? There's many things to this topic. Like, have they come in peace, or are they just a warrior type of race, like the Saiyans from Dragon Ball Z? Like, what are their power structures? What's everything? What's their biology made of? Also,
So,
what if they're like fifth dimensional beings? That's another thing. They're
shit.
not just extra terrestrial, but extra dimensional.
Christian from the fifth dimension.
Yeah, piece from the fifth dimension.
Right,
So I'm like saying, what if there's something out of that? Then, oh shit, these things are not just gods. These things are super gods. These things are the gods of old. If they're fifth dimensional, warping reality, making time stop on a dime,
All right, so
transforming a horse into a cat.
With all that being said, so would it change your divinity? Like that's the question at hand. Would it change your divinity?
I don't know. Would it change my divinity? I would have to actually study them first.
Unique Muhammad said, I asked him how to make homemade cocaine.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, I asked him how to make homemade cocaine.
Well, you're going to have to ask Rob Brack about that. I don't know anything about that.
Wait, no, he said ask the aliens, not you. They asked the aliens. So he's gonna ask them.
Well, that's a simple question. That's a simple answer. You grow the plant, boil the leaves, pound it out, dry it out, break it up.
Ask if you ever ate aunties. This is wild.
Man, that chat always be wildin'.
They ask him if you ever ate an auntie.
Okay, another question I would ask is, what if they're just after Jude and Ezra? I say, okay, go kill the son of a bitch.
Yeah, right.
That's what I would say. I would say, hey, we don't want that idiot. He retired it.
They'll throw him off the ship. Like, soon as they
yeah.
Ears, they'll throw him out from like 30,000 feet. They'll throw his ass out. Like, fuck out of here. Amber says, who do they come in the name of? Yeah, that's another thing you can ask them. They said, Jesus. Dude's like, oh, Lord. And people fall out. Yeah, that'd be crazy, though. They would probably keep on the rats.
Yo, wait, Killer. That conversation you had with that retard that said frogs don't shit and don't have an asshole, that was some G-Man level of stupidity right there.
Yep.
God damn, Judah, you making your whole congregation that retarded? G-Man, step your game up, homeboy.
Shadow hunting. Aliens are already here. If that's what you want to call them, they find the term offensive. So aliens are already here. Do you see them, Shadow Hunter? Amber said Palladians. Oh yeah, once again, shout out to our beautiful sister Amber for holding down the chat room. Damn, we didn't get no dislikes. Somebody told me that I said it. They ain't got no dislikes. Oh shit.
Judah must be asleep, a niggy.
I forgot to make an announcement. Nagy won't be taking over tour nights. He decided not to leave Judah in the group.
Oh, what a surprise!
Well, he said he sent me an email, sent me a message saying that he changed his mind. Yep. Said he thought about it and he changed his mind. I forgot to share that with people. Yep. Oh, Nagy Springfield.
Well, there's always next week.
Yep. Ask who they come in the name of. Palladians. Question. Yeah, go ahead, Unique.
What if the aliens turn around and say, "We come in the name of us. We created you, like how you guys have an ant farm"?
Yeah, that's a good one. Would you believe it?
Oh, you're talking about like the Sumerian tablets. They had some story of that, like NK. Okay, there's this Assassin's Creed type of story where the original beings were just outer aliens from the planet, like not Nibiru, but some distant planet, but they had advanced technology and used their genetics codes and and mixed it with apes and created human. But that's just a mess. So you're saying that type of scenario?
Yeah, I was really trying to go deep into it, but yeah.
Unique Muhammad said, "Do you believe in the Illuminati?" That there isn't. Nah, I don't. I don't believe that shit. Ryler, what about you guys? Shamian, do you believe there's a Illuminati group? Or Willie Brett? Either one?
If there's a Illuminati group?
Yeah, like the brother asked, do you believe in the Illuminati?
Well, you got the Bilderberg group, you got the Trilateral Commission, like what? Like
you just got everybody about not answering the question. Now, you talking about the Bilderberg group? He ain't asked you all that shit. He asked you.
That's part of the Illuminati. That's part of the. Are you including that into the Illuminati? Because if you are, then yes.
So that you do believe in Illuminati then?
If you're talking about like the Bilderberg group and the Trilateral Commission, like the Illuminati isn't just an organization. That's just a blanket. That's a blanket over a general topic.
I ain't getting into all this shit. Well, once
talking about that, you didn't want to go off topic. We're sitting here talking about the Illuminati instead of the aliens.
Ask the question, man. All we had to do was answer the damn question.
Yeah, I did.
No, all right. Ryder, once you find out that shit, damn, all the shit can never be regular. Ryder, once you find out that the stories in the Bible are reflections from the older civilizations that surrounded it. Most Egypt and Samaria. It should be enough to tell you that it was not handed from God. All right, her opinion. Right. Amber asked him, there was a reason for Abraham to be called out of Samaria. Do you believe in Yahweh Music says, do you believe in aliens? Because Illuminati is not the topic. Yeah. The least use Egyptian iconography because they go straight to the source. They know.
So, do I believe in the Illuminati?
Aliens.
I mean, yes, I believe in the Illuminati, secret societies, and all that. Yeah, I believe in that. It might sound conspiratorial, but yes, there are. In the Torah, it says there are people in high places.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, why wouldn't I believe in that?
All right. They found a 4,000-year-old Sumerian tablet that had the flood story on it.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking about the Gilgamesh one or the other two? Gupta or Apisha. Those are the other two that are older than Gilgamesh.
Max is back at it.
I love the Sumerian stories, man. I love all those ancient histories. But
There was
I
also
rocks with
flood markings
Gilgamesh.
on the Sphinx.
What?
There was also flood markings on the Sphinx.
Yeah.
Unique Muhammad said, back to the subject. I want some alien P. So let me let me know when you see that space hole. All right.
Okay, let's go with the whole alien again. When the Native Americans saw the Europeans, they saw them as bird-like people or serpentine. That's an alien concept to them.
So if one of them motherfuckers landed on this bitch, what would you say? That's a good one. Okay, so people say that those are alien, those things came from outer space, right? Now, what if one of them motherfuckers landed on this earth? And that's fucking with their religion. And you got your own, whether you worship like Hindu shit, Islam or Christian or whatever, and you see one of them motherfuckers land. How is that gonna switch your whole thing up?
It just brings in questions, though. Like,
Would you
okay,
be like, oh, the hell with this? I gotta go mess with this damn lizard hawk looking thing.
no, I
Yeah.
would study it first. Like, you can't just throw something out and say, and go to the new topic or the new hot topic at hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of foolish. Just that, oh man, this is unique and trendy. That's foolishness.
Egyptian description of Set was that he was red and hairy and wild like a donkey, just like Esau and Jacob. Cool, Ryler. You should come on the show one night, and we can discuss all of that. Unique Miles, give me the plug. Has anyone ever seen an alien for their self, or is everyone on here off what man had told them about aliens? Yeah, that's very true. You didn't honest he saw a spaceship. You did? Tell us about it. Come on. Shadow Hunter said, right, they come from different constellations. Do you believe in, so you say that Jacob and Esau isn't, yeah, I guess you are saying that. Okay. Yeah, they say the angels are the Most High, the chariots. Like, yeah, the angels are the Most High, or the chariots are angels of the Most High. They teach like the actual chariots are actually like beings, not that they got like people in them and shit.
Okay, I got a question for you, Killer. Like these aliens, they've probably traveled from, let's say they were from the Andromeda galaxy. That now you have to measure the distance, which that would be 65 million light years from that. That type of traveling, and let's say they got here within an hour. They're doing over 5 times the speed, like a few 100,000 times the speed of light. So their technology would trump ours by 1,000-fold, or even 1,000,000,000,000-fold. So we can't defeat them. We just have to like bow down, I guess.
Yep. But
Or
the scriptures
either be.
don't. The angel of the Lord is, what is it? 10 times brighter than the sun, or 1,000 times brighter than the sun.
Yeah, 1,000 times brighter than the sun.
Yep. Yep. But it's something like laying on this motherfucker. Do I believe in spaceships? As in like a vehicle flying through the air, landing on Earth? Nah. I'm not gonna say it can't happen. Yeah, I guess I can say yeah. I think that is possible. It's possible that there's other life forms and stuff on other planets or another galaxy or something like that. I really don't think like the people on Earth are like the only thing here, like out of like everything out there. I believe there could be other stuff going on. That just ain't our business. That's like the Most High's business. That's what he got going on over there. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like really our issue or anything to worry about. I drive a spaceship every day.
So you believe that your God would be their God as well?
Huh?
So you believe that your God would be their God as well?
Nah, that's not what I'm saying at all.
No, I'm asking you. I'm not trying to get at you.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like, well, so if they showed up here, I would believe that their God is my God. Oh, that was yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get at you. I was just asking. I was asking the question.
No, I didn't answer like that. As I mentioned.
But see, most people. I don't think most people would think of it that way. I think that most people.
That it's not there. Oh, I forgot, dude. Yahweh Music believes that the moon isn't there. That it's a hologram. If I'm right, am I bullshitting? Because I remember our conversations and shit back in the day. If I can remember, because I was like, dude, you never like used a telescope. You were saying that the moon like didn't exist, like that shit wasn't there. It was a hologram. Like they've been projected out in space for the past 2 years.
Who said that?
Had a holy projector, Yahweh Music. I could be wrong. There's no such thing as outer space. There's a heaven, there's a earth, the heaven, there's earth, and the sun, moon, and stars that dominate the morning and night. Yo, you said that the moon didn't exist, bro. You said that the moon didn't exist. I'm pretty damn sure on that. Now, I'm gonna say I could be wrong, but I think I do remember that. Don't make me go look back. Go look it up now. You already know how Killer B. Don't make me go pull that shit up. Because I do. Because you remember I was asking like, dude, you never saw a telescope? Because you were saying like those things didn't exist in outer space. I was saying that how you could actually see the craters and like, you know what I mean, like the little like marks and stuff like on the moon. Like you can actually see it. I never said that. I can see in the sky that the moon is there. You are wrong. Okay, all right. But I am gonna go back and check that shit. Trust. Unique Muhammad, the aliens came in the late 70s and niggas been beaming up Scotty ever since. Oh shit.
Yo, shout out to Alazar's Jewish hat in the chat.
Alazar's Jewish hat. Shout out to Alazar's Jewish hat.
And Tahar's King Coon is up in there too.
Tahar King Coon up in here? Oh shit.
Yeah. He a funny guy. I made that meme though.
Oh shit.
We should make a shirt of that.
What, King Coon?
Yeah. Tahar is King Coon, or King Coon for life with Tahar face on it.
I was on the website today. They had a picture of Tahar. They were showing all the kid leaders, right? And they showed that picture of Tahar with the tooth. Like it's a tooth. You know that one they showed his tooth? There's like one tooth sticking out. They had that picture for him. I was like, yo, that's foul as hell.
Yeah, I saw him. Like I made that one of these memes with that picture, and it said King Coon for life. I was like, damn, I was fucked up for that one, but that shit was funny.
I'm starting to see the spaceships on deck. The moon is a satellite. Nails. Anything in orbit is a satellite. All right, that's true.
That was a documentary.
Shout out to aunties, nigga. For nails, the moon is a satellite. Anything in orbit is a satellite.
So that was
the Earth vibrates at a specific resonance in a certain direction that is altered by the condition of the Earth and supernatural influence.
Killer B, let me ask you this question. What do you believe in the multiple Earths theory?
Multiple Earths?
Yeah.
Or you mean there's another planet people living on?
No, it's the same planet Earth. There's also a Killer B in that planet Earth, but he's doing something totally different instead of what you're doing. So he chose another path, let's say.
So people are born, all the same people are being born?
Yeah, but it's like your choice that you have. It's like an expansion. Like, let's say you chose to be a doctor.
Oh, so you alternate through different worlds.
Yeah.
You're saying, or different Earths. Like, yeah, depending on what path you take, it'll morph you over to this Earth. You take like this path and it ain't right, it'll take you over to this Earth. And
let him finish, because you'll understand it. You gotta let him finish though.
No, that's actually absolutely correct. Like, have you seen Jet Li the One?
Nope.
No, basically, if you see that movie, that's the multiple Earths theory, or the many Earths interpretation. Like, in one of these Earths, Judah Nazareth finally got his comeuppance. Basically, that's how the whole theory works.
Oh, okay. That's crazy. I never heard of that before.
Yeah, that's an old one. That's a goodie, but an oldie but a goodie.
Judah Nazareth shit right there.
Huh?
That sounds like some Judah Nazareth.
No, he doesn't it's nothing like because that is just like it opens up Pandora's box. So he would never understand. He tried to understand it and he failed miserably.
It's very, the moon is very weird. As yet, an explanation of why it's there. I used to think that shit cooled the earth or something. Using devices such as 5G towers.
This is a great conversation.
Frequency of the, niggas just gonna do what they gonna do. And alter the frequency on the earth to resonate with the dark matter entities. Yeah. You know I'm gonna ask you that question. Bill, you can't get the link from your end? I don't think you can.
Shout outs to David Israel.
Yeah, I hit him up earlier. I guess it's too late for him. I gotta start hitting him up early in the morning and see what he up to. They got the show over there. Have you watched it, Shamian?
What show? Yo, Killer, repeat.
Oh, y'all trying to be funny? You got crickets in the background? No, this is Willie Grit.
No, that's on my end. We got crickets over here.
Were you in Mexico or some shit?
No, I'm in Florida.
Oh, you in Florida?
Yeah.
God damn, you got crickets in goddamn February. God damn.
Yeah, them crickets is everywhere, man.
Yo,
Wow,
forget about the crickets. They got alligators.
Huh?
I said, forget about the crickets. They got alligators.
We also have pythons, which aren't even a native species.
Those are not even indigenous. Wait, I think they do have an indigenous python, don't they?
No, pythons have never been indigenous to this place. Pythons are from East Asia and Africa, not from Americas.
That they have.
Hey, thanks for the link. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem. So yeah,
Hey,
yeah, go ahead. What did you say?
No, I was gonna say, no, I'm not gonna do that because it'll interfere with what you're doing. But I was gonna say, thanks for the compliment for my logo and whatnot and da da da. If you see it up close, you'll understand what it is. Like if you were to go to my thing and click on it or whatever, and pause, that sounded wrong. Go to my page and click on it, you would be able to see what it is and anything like that. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into that too heavy. But yeah, thanks for the compliment and whatnot.
All right.
Yeah. I was cut off for a second there while I was coming into the link, so I don't know what y'all are talking about right now.
Oh no!
Can somebody?
Anything is besides the damn topic, of course. What would you do besides? What would you do if aliens or extraterrestrial landed on Earth? How would that change what you do?
It wouldn't change anything in the whole nine and everything like that. You know, by definition, any god that claims that it created that it created the earth would be an extraterrestrial, because where did it live before the earth was created, right? So it has to be beyond the earth, which is what extraterrestrial means. Now, alien means something different. Alien connotes some shit with some tentacles, slimy and looking crazy and shit with some gray eyes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about an extraterrestrial, which an alien could be. But I'm saying that, you could have humanoids who are also extraterrestrial. Same as you and me. They just come from a different world and whatnot and the whole nine. So that's why I said extraterrestrial.
Yeah, I don't want to. I wasn't trying to be real technical with with the term. I just meant something that just came from outer space. And it's landed on this motherfucker and was like, yo, what's up? Like, would they change your belief system of how you would look at your belief
For me, you know, it absolutely would not, because me already had, like, you know, understanding and the whole nine. You know, first off, a God could be anything you want it to be. A God is anything that is worshipped, you know what I'm saying, by whoever and whatnot, first off. And then secondly, you know what I'm saying, all the gods of the major religions and stuff like that, you know, and whatnot, all, you know, make the claim of having created the earth and everything. So like I said before, if they weren't, I mean, if they created the earth, then they were around before the earth was around, so they surely couldn't be from here. So that would, by definition, make them something or someone who is beyond the earth. So, I mean, you know, an extraterrestrial coming and landing or whatever the case might be, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't change anything for me, because God, by definition, you know, any of the major gods, you know, by definition, they're extraterrestrials already. So, I mean, you know, it makes me no mind. That's just me.
Yeah. Okay. What would it take for an extraterrestrial to come from somewhere else, land on this earth, to change your belief system? I don't know how an extraterrestrial would be able to do that, because I already factored them into my belief system. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was some, you know, dumbass born again Christian who believed that, you know, in some fairy tale, you know, with the wings and the Cupid, little gay kids, you know what I'm saying, flapping around and shit up in some mystery heaven or whatever, then yeah, I would be shocked. I would be dismayed. I might even kill myself, you know what I'm saying, and shit, and the whole nine. But, you know, my belief system, my worldview factors in extraterrestrials and the whole nine. I already believe, just like you, that there's life out there. You know what I'm saying? Life beyond us. We can't reach it right now, you know, because, you know, we act in a primitive way here, you know, and the folk who are in charge want to be primitives instead of actually getting to that Star Trek shit. But, you know, that's for another discussion. But yeah, no, it wouldn't affect me at all, because I already factor them into my belief system. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be no shock to the system. And no, I wouldn't start bowing down to them. I don't give a fuck if they had that Star Trek shit and could beam people off the planet, shoot people with laser beams, and do all that other crazy shit or whatever we see in sci-fi. That shit doesn't matter to me. I don't give a fuck. I'm God. You feel me? I'm God, and I serve Yahweh. Okay. I'm one of the gods, one of the Al-Hayim. You feel me? So, I mean, why would I step, you know, out of my position of who I am to start worshiping some shit just because it's more powerful than me? The U.S. government is more powerful than me. You know what I'm saying? As an individual, I'm talking about me as an individual. Right. But I mean, I'm not worshiping the fucking U.S. government like it's God. You just because, I mean, yeah, they got power. They got drones. They could blow some shit up, send all sorts of troops and shit, but I'm still not fucking worshiping them. You feel me? So it doesn't really matter. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Who shows up in a gray spaceship, in a blue spaceship? You know what I'm saying? Some of that shit that them GMS niggas always be drawing on their fucking pictures and shit. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? It doesn't. It makes it. Would there be a question like to them? What if they get, oh, this God sent this in, and this happened to the God of your belief?
Say that one more time.
Or I'm from such and such, and this is the God or whatever. And say something that's bugged out that isn't in the, you know what I mean? Because like, don't say nothing in here about the aliens coming to us. You know? Like, you know what I mean? So, I was like, you know what I mean? What would shake someone's belief system?
Well, the thing of it is, I was going to say that there's a lot of shakeable people on this planet, okay? You feel me? Most of them are called born again Christians, okay? And then some of them are some other dummies and other, you know, dummy religions as far as I'm concerned. You know, and I'm not being nice tonight, I apologize. But, you know, and politically correct. But like for me, some people think it's Jesus. Okay, like, well, the thing about it, Jesus. They'll make it. Say that one more time. You broke up a little bit.
I said a lot of people would think that it would be Jesus.
A lot of dumb people would think that it would be Jesus and the whole nine and everything like that. You know, I mean, for those who want to believe in Jesus, just, you know,
you have to look at like that's a personal thing, but like,
yeah.
Then again, like somebody else, they will be like, shit, they can say right there, somebody coming. Big ass cloud. Nigga came out a big ass cloud, fell out the earth, and he right here.
Right. right?
Tell me that
I
ain't
do
Jesus.
well, yeah, you're right. There'd be hella dummies who would be out there just like in that fucking movie Mars Attacks, where all them dummies lined up to see the fucking aliens and then they just fucked them up. Or like even in Independence Day when they all went up on the top of that skyscraper and then the ship was right above them and it was opening up and they thought they were getting ready to see God or something, and then that big ass beam came down and fucked them all up. You feel me? You know, I mean, yeah, there'll be dummies who will be like that. I'm quite sure if it was to go down that way, you know what I'm saying? Extraterrestrials, you know, revealed themselves and, you know, came down and people saw the ship coming down. You're going to have some people who are going to, you know, basically, you know, become uncentered, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, start bowing down to them just because they got more power. You know, kind of like how somebody earlier mentioned how the Native Americans acted when white people hit their shores. You know, they looked like gods to them because they were wearing metal. They had boomsticks. You know, they had branches off trees that made loud sounds, and then things would just fall down dead. You know, we call them guns because we have understanding, but, you know, of course, in their, you know, a primitive state, you know what I'm saying, and lack of understanding and whatnot, they thought they were fucking gods, you know what I'm saying, until, you know, finally they realized, no, these are not gods. These motherfuckers are here stealing, killing, and destroying, you know, and they're quite human like we are or whatever. And I think that's probably what we would find if extraterrestrials came here, you know. But one thing I want to say too, to kind of like, I know this, you know, this is a free open discussion. You're not really trying to, you know, talk about the hot the water ha. Hot the water ha, by the way, is the proper way to pronounce Torah for all y'all who say Torah. But anyway, you know, I know you're not really discussing that and everything like that. But, you know, in the hot the water ha, you know what I'm saying? It mentions quite a few things, like the God of Yasher Allah, correction. And I should say it properly. Al-Hayam means gods, more than one, in the whole nine. They act collectively as a group, kind of like Congress. That's what the Al-Hayam is. Anywho, you know what I'm saying? They ate with Moses and the elders, you know what I'm saying, from Yasher Allah and the whole nine and everything like that. You feel me? And some of them had sex with women and had kids. You feel me? That don't sound like no spook, mystery, you know, crazy stuff in the whole nine. You know, it sounds like corporeal beings like us, and apparently they're genetically compatible with us. And you know, of course, Genesis 1:26 would tell us that's exactly the case. It says we're made in their image, you know, the outer image, and we're made by their internal makeup. They have hearts, we have hearts. They have lungs, we have lungs. You know what I'm saying? In the whole nine, that word damwaf or whatever and whatnot. But yeah, so you know, it really, like I said before, for a person like me who is God, who has an understanding, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot, you know what I'm saying, it's just really not going to be that big a deal. You know what I mean? If it was to happen and was to go down, I don't personally think it will. I think we would have to go find folk or whatever before anyone would be interested in this world. Like one person said, this dirt ball and the whole nine and everything like that, because we really are some savage individuals. You know, about the height of our technology is nuke weapons and the whole nine and everything like that. But, you know, we can't cure the common cold. So we are some primitive fucks here on this world, you know, truth be told. But yeah, man, it really is it for me. Not a damn thing.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Thank you for that.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So
you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So you're sitting on your porch, and an alien spaceship lands in your front yard.
Bro, if you saw how small my front yard was, you wouldn't even use that example. But go ahead. You know what I'm saying? My front yard is probably about 6 feet by. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
You know what I mean? It lands in your street.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And parks right in front of your house.
Right.
And an extraterrestrial being that's out of the ship.
Right.
And you know it's an extraterrestrial being. You know, like, because you know that it is not from this earth.
Okay, right.
And this extraterrestrial being, now obviously you're gonna get up like, yo, what the fuck? Like, and you get up and you are face to face with this creature. You're telling me that your faith, like, you wouldn't question your faith one bit.
No, because I don't have cornball beliefs. You know what I'm saying? If you have cornball beliefs like born again Christians do, you know what I'm saying? Then your whole mind is broken. But if you're like a Buddhist, or if you have like, you know, my beliefs, or, you know, the nation of gods and earths, they wouldn't be affected at all by that because they're God under all circumstances, as I am. You know what I'm saying? And it just wouldn't even move them because you already factor stuff like that in. You already know that it's possible. But for, like, let's say a corny ass born again Christian, I got to keep using them because they are really corny. Corny ass born again Christians, you know, who believe you know what I'm saying, that their God is the only God, and, you know, like absolutely the only God, and it's supernatural and da-da-da, this, that, and the third, and everything like that. Seeing some shit like that would bug them out. They would either start worshiping it like it was Jesus, you know what I'm saying, like how Killer B is talking about, or they would probably freak the fuck out and kill themselves because they're just retards. But everybody else who has, you know what I'm saying, common sense, you know what I'm saying, in the whole nine. And also, you know, even for people, you know, because some people will be like, damn, that's fucked up. You're supposed to say only the Most High. And by the way, I don't believe in the Most High. I'll explain that at another time. But you don't believe the Most High is the only God and da-da-da. No, the Most High wasn't the only God way, way back in the day when the scriptures were written. Weren't you guys paying attention when it talked about all them different gods of the Jebusites, the Hittites, yeah, the Hivites, the fucking the Philistines? They all had different gods. Yeah, the Girgashites, all of them. They all had their own fucking gods. And what were their gods? Their gods were extraterrestrials who had come to this world and set up colonies too. And like I had said in the chat too, I mean, where the fuck do people think that Cain got his wife from? Oh, he fucked one of his sisters. No, it didn't say he fucked one of his sisters. It said he went to a whole nother land and went and got a woman from that land. Okay, where did those people come from? Okay. They came from a different colony set up by some different extraterrestrials in the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all of this stuff is like written in history and everything like that. And the Hatawadaha doesn't deny it. And the Hatawadaha, the Torah, as y'all call it, doesn't deny it. And the rest of the Tanyayika, which you call the Old Testament or the Tanakh, it doesn't deny it either. There are gods listed all throughout. You know what I'm saying? All throughout the books.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. So with all
So
that
I'm saying
being said,
it's not a
no,
shock if you understand. Okay.
I understand what you're saying. So with all that being said,
Yeah.
I understand where you're coming from. Now,
Okay.
would the thought go through your head that this could be my God?
Hang on, Willie Grits. Let me explain it like this, and I hope that's your name because that's what I see on the screen. I don't know what you go by or whatever. I don't want to disrespect.
Willie Grits. Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
all right. Listen, Willie. Look, I'm gonna give you an example. When I was younger, in the whole nine and everything, I'm in my 40s now. But when I was younger, in the whole nine, I was in the military and everything like that. I went TDY, temporary duty, to Las Vegas, and when I went to what was it, the Hard Rock Casino.
Yep.
There was a dude there, and he had a bunch of bodyguards with him, and he was playing craps in the whole nine and everything like that. It was a singer named Keith Sweat, okay, who was very popular, you know, in the 90s. I don't know if any of y'all know who he is, but anywho,
he's one of my favorite singers. But go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, okay, there you go. He was sitting at the crap tables, and I mean, I walked right by him and his bodyguards. I could have said something to him, got his autograph and all that, you know, got starstruck and acted stupid, but I didn't do that. Firstly, because, you know, I'm an honest dude. I didn't like his music. I don't like how he sings. He sounds like a fucking lamb. I wanna love you bad. You know, the shit just really got on my nerves. So I had just got done talking shit about him a few days before I got to Vegas. So, you know, me staying on my square and maintaining my integrity, I just walked right past him and his bodyguards, let him continue to play craps. He even looked at me like, nigga, don't you recognize me? I'm famous. And I just kept it pushing. The whole extraterrestrial thing is the same exact kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you show up. Now you land. And what am I supposed to do? Like, just be all over you just because you're a fucking extraterrestrial in the whole nine? If you ain't doing shit for me, I really don't give a fuck. I mean, I ain't gonna start no shit now. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't run through a Crip neighborhood wearing red. You feel me? You know, I got respect for them. I respect some shit that came from another fucking world and that got technology to get all the way here. You know what I'm saying? And whatnot. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be falling down worshiping them. Get the fuck out of here. I wouldn't worship, like I said before, the U.S. government got drones and got all sorts of shit. They blowing up them motherfucking Ishmaelites over there in the Middle East every fucking day. But if the U.S. government said you have to fall down and worship the president as God and white people in Congress as God, I would be like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Bring on the fucking drones. You feel me? And that's just how I feel. And I'm saying this on motherfucking YouTube right now, which is an arm of the U.S. government, and they're hearing this shit right now. You feel me? It's just about not being like, I mean, why would you be amazed by some shit? You know what I'm saying? If you've read about it over and over again, you know that there are other gods. You know, if you read the Hatawadaha and the Tanyayika, you know what I'm saying, the 5 books of the law, and then all the rest of what's called the Old Testament. No,
So you just get up and just walk in the house. So you just get up and just walk in the house.
No. I'm not saying that. I would just get up and walk in the house. I'd probably film that shit, to put it on fucking, you know, on YouTube or World Star or some shit. But I'm not saying it from the standpoint of.
You out here with your camera trying to film it?
Well, say what?
You would actually go out there and try to film it? Like you wouldn't get the hell out of it?
Well, the thing about it is like I said before, I would treat it like, you know what I'm saying, like the level of danger. You know what I'm saying? Like if I feel like I'm in danger, like if them niggas get out with something that looks like a fucking rifle or some sort of fucking weapon, or if they're like vaporizing people like in that fucking movie Mars Attacks, no, nigga, I'm not going to approach them. I'm out. I'm getting my family and we getting the fuck up out of Dodge. You feel me? And the whole nine. But if they ain't doing nothing, I mean, you know, I wouldn't give you know, two fucks or whatever in the whole night, other than to observe, and that would be about it. I'm more concerned with a nigga who, you know, like rolling up in front of my house and shit, stopping and, you know, bumping some fucking trap music or something like that. That nigga might be causing a fucking problem. I'm more worried about that nigga with his automatic rifle than I am a motherfucking alien with some fucking laser pistol, you know what I'm saying, from the Andromeda galaxy, you know. But and you know, I treat that situation the same exact way. I wouldn't just run up on that nigga, you know what I'm saying, and shit and the whole nine, but from a distance observe. If it's a problem, and it's something beyond what I can handle, I get me and my family the fuck up out of there in the whole nine. I wouldn't immediately run, you know what I'm saying, in the whole nine. But you know, but if it was a, you know, I mean, you just treat it like how you do, you know what I'm saying, with any other situation in life. I just don't see what the big deal is. Like, you know, well, I guess I do, because you're asking the question more for, like I said before, those cornball born again Christians. You know what I'm saying? Their worldview, like that nigga G-Man, if an extraterrestrial landed and shit in his front yard, that nigga would be freaked the fuck out. He would either shoot himself in the fucking head or he'd fall down and start worshiping that great motherfucker like Jesus. Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, in the whole night. Because he actually believes all that fairy tale Santa Claus bullshit from Christianity in the whole nine. You feel me? That his God is the only God and there's no other life on any other fucking world and the whole night. But I'm not one of them dudes. You feel me? I'm not like that. You know what I'm saying? It's for people who are, for people who have understanding.
Well,
it doesn't matter.
And not believing in other beings. That's subjective. That's not what all Christians believe. That's
No. No, I was being specific. I said born again Christians. They're the fucking morons of the Christian world. Like, you know, the Christians over in Russia are great people. They believe in science. They're not retards at all. They're very smart people, intelligent people, and they're good human beings in the whole nine. You never hear about their priests molesting anybody or doing anything crazy in the whole nine. The Russian Eastern Orthodox are great people. So I'm not including them when I say Christians. And I'm not even talking about those dirtbag Catholics who molest people's kids. I'm talking specifically about stupid ass born again Christians who have the kind of doctrines and mindset and thinking where their whole entire world would be shattered if extraterrestrials came out of the sky. They would be devastated. Their retarded asses would either kill themselves, jump out of fucking buildings in the whole nine, or when the fuckers landed, they would start worshiping them like they were fucking Jesus. Like how Killer B was talking about. Don't you think there would be some people who would fall down and worship them like Jesus? Yes, I do. And I think they would be all dumbass born again Christians. G-Man and everybody.
Yeah, wait. Speaking of G-Man, yeah, he would be the first retarded ass to do something that stupid. Like, I know this retard. Like, people have run up to him, and they don't really like him for many reasons. He's a scumbag. He does a lot of stupid shit. It's amazing that he's still alive.
Well, let me say this real quick. I got love for G-Man only because he's a Hebrew, even though he's so damn ignorant. He would rather worship a goddamn idol named Jesus Christ that belongs to to white people and the whole nine. That's an invention for them to help promote their supremacy in the world, like how they did when they took their Jesus into South America, got all the South Americans who were raped, robbed, and pillaged, speaking Spanish now, all the way to the tip of South America and the whole nine, and or Portuguese, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got love for him despite the fact, despite his, willful stupidity and still being a black man who believes in fucking Jesus Christ in the year 2019.
His actual name is Gary Moore, by any chance, if you wanted to know.
No. He's G-Man.
No, that's what the G stands for.
Yeah, that's fine. I ain't got no problem with his name. His name is just fine. The problem I have is that he's a black man who still believes in the white man's God in 2019. Yeah. That's some moronic shit. That's straight moronic. We know who all the gods. We know who.
Oh shit! It's the MVP.
Uh-oh. Right. You know what I'm saying?
What? Hey, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, y'all?
How's it going?
Y'all talking about aliens? What's good? What's good? Hey, y'all talking about aliens coming to get us, coming in a building?
Extraterrestrials and extra dimensional beings.
Yeah, what y'all? I got two things. What the hell y'all standing around for? They're gonna have ray guns zapping everybody. I'm getting the hell up out the way if they show up. As far as I'm concerned, this brother is right. Christians, as far as I'm concerned, Christians will be they'll be devastated because
Yeah.
everybody know. I agree everything he's saying.
Oh, and hang on, let me add this right here. Don't let them show up and be black extraterrestrials. That will fuck their minds up even more. They'll be ready to commit suicide even quicker. Oh my gosh, God is black. Get my shotgun, Sally. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well,
you know.
that's because they know that's instant judgment. That's an instant judgment.
Yep. Well, that pretty much would be. I'm quite sure in the whole nine, but yeah. But no, I don't personally think that any are coming or whatever. If there are any here,
aliens do exist on Earth. They're called
I do.
Christians. They're called
Well,
Christians.
I wouldn't call Christians. I would call them the God of the Christians, the God of the Muslims is an extraterrestrial. You know what I'm saying? Those are
Right.
extraterrestrials. You know, the people walking around the fucking cube over there in Mecca and the whole nine and everything. They're
Oh
worshiping
no,
an
we know
extraterrestrial.
somebody. We know somebody that teach that shit. But he claimed he's Torah only. This is one guy named Judah Nazareth. He teaches the cube.
Right. Y'all about to
Yeah,
go
he
in on
tries to
you.
teach us that.
Well, the thing of it is, I haven't seen all of Judah's videos. I'll say this much or whatever. I rock with Judah and the whole nine. The cube video he made, I'm quite sure. Well, if he said, that fucking cube over there has anything to do with us in the whole nine as
No,
Israelites,
he said
that
that
would be
when
a
you
problem. But I
unfold the
still got
cube.
love
No,
for
no,
him.
hold on. He said if you unfold the cross, if you fold up the cross, it's a cube, and when you
It does.
unfold the cross, it is. Okay,
Yeah.
show me that
Yeah.
in the Torah.
No, not in the Torah. I'm talking about if you
It's
take a
not. Hold
piece of
on.
paper.
Thank you. Right. So thank you. It's not in the
Yeah.
Torah, is it?
I'm not going to say that. I haven't learned everything in the Torah. Judah knows like more than me when it comes to like temple stuff and certain other things. I have knowledge concerning language. That's my specialty.
Okay, show me. Okay, cool. Your speciality. Got you. Can you show me that cube in that cube anywhere in the Torah? Because that's Saturn worship. That's Saturn worship. The people that worship Chronos teach the same thing. Same thing, word for word. See, let's talk about the real. Let's talk about the real extraterrestrials and shit. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's talk about these niggas over here teaching us this false ass doctrine. You in here? Let's talk about it. You rock with them.
Which
You
doctrine?
know, you should know it then, right? Tell me where. Show me why there's a phallus on that temple. Show me now. I'm putting you on the spot.
On what?
On that temple that Judah teach. Show me that. You said you rock with the temple.
No. I said I rock with Judah and the whole nine.
And
I said I also don't have all of
temple.
Judah's knowledge. Hey, yeah, and that's fine. That's an excellent thing for him to be teaching.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Excellent thing for him to be. I don't know anything about phalluses and all that or whatever, the whole nine and everything. So, like I said.
So why you rocking with somebody you don't know they whole doctrine?
I'm rocking with him because he is Yahweh only. He's Hat the Wadaha and the Thanyanyaka, which is the
and the cube. And the cube, right?
Listen, bro, I don't have to rock with everything that a person I don't have to believe in everything that of a person
That's
that
cool.
I rock with.
But what does Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 2 say?
Go ahead and quote it for me.
It says, "Thou shalt not add or take away from the." It says, "Thou shalt not take or add unto this Torah." Right?
Okay.
Is he adding to it with that cube? Yay or nay?
I'm gonna say that as far as I'm aware of right now, no. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said before, hey, you're asking me to have watched all of his videos. I haven't watched all of his videos.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What I'm asking you to do, brother, is you make sure you research before you start learning from somebody. Because I fell for that, and B fell for that too. And he don't believe. He don't believe in the Most High. Because if he believed in the Most High, he wouldn't have sat up there and disrespected his sister the way you did. Fuck Judah Nazareth. And I said it.
Okay, well, I mean that's your personal opinion.
And then, do you agree with him sitting up there claiming, calling curses on people, saying that he wished God to kill everybody? Are you in agreement with that?
Are you going to let me give you
that either? Go ahead.
Are you
going to
let me give? Okay,
sure,
my answer is that when it is appropriate and when it is justified, yes. Because
man, get the fuck out of here. Get this fucking nigga out of here. What the fuck is you talking about? You can sit up there. Show me that in the Torah when you can do that. Show me that.
I will. It talks about that an unjustified curse will not alight, meaning it will not take place.
Can you show me that in the book, please?
Yeah, I can show you in the Thanyanyaka. Yes. In Psalm 109, In Psalms
Psalms 109 is not the law, sir. This is not the law.
Yeah, I understand that. But guess what? There's more to, you know what I'm saying, our people's scriptures than just the 5 books of the law.
Oh, really? But the Most High said those first 5 books will be our wisdom, right?
And guess what? There's more wisdom that additionally came in the form of what the prophets gave. Okay.
Oh, did the prophets line up with the law? Does the prophets line up with the law, yea or nay?
Absolutely. And one of them was David.
Okay, so
and
where does it say in the law you can curse people unto death? That's all I'm asking you.
It doesn't say in the law you can eat French fries either. Okay,
sir. All right, sir. But you're playing semantics. That's a real specious argument. Me in the law where it says you can call curses down on people. You didn't think I know who you were. I know exactly who you are. Show me that.
Hey, listen, dude. Hey, listen, dude. Check this out. I don't know what you think I'm trying to hide.
You know what?
For.
Hold on. You're not gonna show me that, are you? You can't show me that, are you? You went to the book of Psalms, which they sang in the temple. That's not the law, is it?
And no, the Psalms, wrong. You're wrong about the Psalms. The Psalms were not sang in the temple. You know,
songs were sang in the temple, sir. Don't play with me. I could show you 5 of them in there. Dude, David gave the writers and the arrangers songs to sing in the temple.
Check this out. The Psalms were written by David, recording the events that were happening in his life in real time. He wrote a psalm about the death of a man named Ahithophel, who was an individual who was a great strategist who was scheming against him when he was in exile with his son.
What is a mizmor?
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is he prayed to Yahweh that Yahweh would destroy Ahithophel.
Exactly. What is a mizmor?
What I'm trying to say to you is that there's more wisdom than just in those 5 books. We also have Proverbs.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that, but I asked you to show me. Sir, hang on. Hey, Killer B, do me a favor. Mute the brother for a second.
Why would you mute me?
Because I'm trying to talk to you, and you're dodging all around.
Yeah, bro,
and you asked me.
Killer B. Hey, be honest, Killer B. He's not letting me finish. He's over talking me.
No, you've been over talking everybody for a while, bro. Let Chris go ahead. All right,
I'm
go ahead,
asking you, show me in the law, because not one prophet adjudicated anything, nor the Sanhedrin, nor did any Levite adjudicate anything with the book of Proverbs or the book of Psalms. They went to the law and learned how to adjudicate things. That's where they adjudicated and went to when they put somebody on trial. They looked at the law. They did not read the book of Psalms in order to determine if somebody was guilty or to determine if I could put a curse on you. I asked you to show me in the law. Please, go.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay, when Joshua was bringing the people into the land, they went to a city that was heavily fortified. It was called Jericho. It was very hard to take down those walls. Yahweh had to take them down after they marched around them 7 days. And then after those walls came down and they conquered the city, Joshua cursed that city and said, death will be upon the individual who rebuilds the city and his firstborn. And there was a man who went to rebuild Jericho, and that's exactly what happened to him. He was killed, and his son was killed. It's in the Hatawadah as well. If a man of God,
fine, but why did he do that?
Is justified.
Fine. Okay, so where was Judah justified in wishing death upon us? Go.
Okay. Well, check this out. This is what you have to address with Judah. I'm not here to speak as Judah's spokesman.
But wait a minute. Hold on. I'm very good at what I do. You're over here with us, and you agree with Judah, but Judah wanted us killed by his God. So you have to explain. Okay, then. But
what does that have to do with me?
I'm asking you a question. Why would Judah wish us dead? And why are you over here if he wished us dead? Because Joshua said himself, cursed be the man who rebuilds these walls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so answer that question. Judah probably gonna love to have you on his show now.
I've been on Judah's show.
Okay, good. Now I know who you are.
Okay.
I know exactly who you are now. No, there's no hostility between me and you. This is how I talk to people.
I didn't say hostility.
There's no hostility. Listen, there's no hostility between me and you at all. There is no hostility between me and you at all. You're right. There's none.
And the answer to you, your name is Chris, right?
The one, O-N-E. I am
Okay.
that guy.
Okay, that guy. My answer to you is that any beef you got with Judah, you need to address with him. I'm free to go on the internet wherever
Exactly.
I want to go. You know what I'm
I
saying? And
didn't say
listen,
you couldn't come over here. I just
no, I
know
know you
you're
did.
just like, hold on. Hold on real second, because you in our
Yeah.
hangout real quick. All right, and you
Okay.
talking real fast. I want to
Okay,
let
go ahead.
everybody know I asked the gentleman, where was it in the law that a normal person, such as himself or Judah, can curse
Mhm.
people unjustly
Mhm.
at that?
Mhm.
And you said you went to the book of Psalms. That's not the law. So hold
I didn't.
on. Don't say hold on. 1 second.
Okay.
Don't talk.
Sure
You
thing.
went to the book of Psalms. That's not the law. Then you quoted Joshua, who went where? Joshua was a prophet and a Messiah and a commander for the Most High. And Joshua
Mhm.
was conquering the city. So yes, he did curse be the man who tries to rebuild these walls. You're right, he
Mhm.
did do it. But
Mhm.
dare I say that Judah is like Joshua from the tribe of Ephraim? I don't think so, and I don't even think that's a just. I don't even think that's a just weight and measure. Because I asked you in the law, and you went to the book of Joshua. So you can't find
See,
in the law, but we do see the Most High's prophets, and we do see the Most High's anointed commanders doing what? Cursing people. True, but when they cursed people, it came true. So
listen,
dare
man.
you hang on? Hold on. Hold
Listen,
on.
man.
Hold
No,
one
hang on,
second.
hang
I'm
on.
still
Stop.
talking.
No.
Killer
Stop for a
B, I'm
second.
gonna ask
Let
you to
me.
mute the guy if he don't let me finish.
You were talking.
Let
I
him
thought it was
finish,
my
bro.
turn.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead. I'll wait. I'm
Thank
patient.
you. Please be patient. So yet you say you agree with Judah, but yet you're over here with a bunch of cursed people. When you went to Joshua, and showing you you're a hypocrite. You went to Joshua and sat there and said, you went right to Joshua and said, "Cursed be the man who rebuilt this city." So why would you want to be on a platform with a bunch of cursed people?
First off, your beef with Judah doesn't have anything to do with me.
Exactly. I want everybody to
So the
hear
thing of it
he
is,
can't.
hang
Hold
on,
on. I
hold on.
want everybody to hear. He didn't answer one question. Not
No.
one.
Your
I'll
questions are
go on
speak.
mute. I'll go
They're
to.
very
Hey, I'll go back on
questions.
mute, Killer. I'm done with this guy. You got it, guy. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. The dealio is this right here. Hey, Killer.
Okay.
Hey, Killer, check this out. Look, whatever beef he got and whatever the beef the rest of y'all got with Judah and the whole nine and everything like that, that does not have anything personally to do with me and the whole nine. I didn't come here surreptitious. I didn't come here under a false fucking account. I came here under the same account I always got, Pax Judaica. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking as the same person I am right now in the whole nine. As a matter of fact, if you want to see my face, here's my face on my camera. I just have it covered up right now in the whole nine. I've shown my face before. I ain't trying to hide from nobody, and I'm not here for no surreptitious reasons in the whole nine and everything like that. I actually came here because of the dispute that you have with Judah, Killer, to find out who you are. Like, what is this all going on? What's up with this and the whole nine. I even addressed you about it in the chat, and I said, hey, I rock with Judah. I told you this straight up from the beginning, and then I said, hey, what beef do you have with him?
Know about me? Hold on.
I'm not trying.
How would you not know about me and know about Judah?
No. I'm saying I saw a video where Judah mentioned you and the whole nine and everything like that. And there was an additional video, the one that Chris is talking about, where he was cursing all y'all and the whole nine and everything, thing like that. But what I'm saying is I didn't come here surreptitious at all. My name is right there. I said I rock with Judah, mentioned that in the chat, and I also just asked you what was the beef about, because I wanted to know. You feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody hiding. I'm not playing any games.
And
I don't
ain't nobody. Hold on,
speak
brother.
for Judah.
Brother, nobody. Hold on, brother. One thing that I noticed that you do is you speak real fast. And when people
That's how I
speak real
talk.
fast, okay, well, you better learn how to talk a little bit more calmer. So what you're talking, so we can all understand you. If you rock with Judah, fine. I could care
Okay.
less. But one of the things I noticed was you're hanging around a bunch of cursed people. If you rock with Judah, you believe A, he's a prophet, and B, that we're cursed. So why are you here? Now, you asked what the beef was. Okay, the beef is this. He's teaching stuff that's not found inside the book. He's teaching what we call Saturn worship. And you're doing, and you sound exactly like him, avoiding the question. Where is the Q in Torah law?
See, this is like
You
me.
can't, where is Yak? Hold on.
Listen,
Wait a
this is
minute,
like.
sir. Please let me talk. Please
Okay,
let
go
me
ahead.
talk.
I thought you were
And
done.
two, Does he teach the Temple Man? Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you agree with his Temple Man teachings? Yes or no?
The little bit that I understand and have heard, yes, thus far. I haven't
Okay.
heard all,
Where
so
have you studied it for yourself? Yes or no?
no, I haven't. No, I haven't. It hasn't
Okay.
interested me. My interest is
Very good.
language.
Okay. Likewise, my interest is language too. Okay. Let me ask you this: where's Yakin and Boaz in the Most High's plans? Where's Yakin and Boaz at?
If you have a question, just go ahead.
I just asked you, where's
Where you're trying
Yakin
to
and
get.
Boaz at? Where's Yakin and Boaz at? Where did
See,
the Most High give a design for Yakin and Boaz? Go ahead, go. He teaches that on his temple.
listen, I am not some underling of Judah. I'm a person who rocks with the men. I
Sir,
have my own
sir,
knowledge.
I
He has.
got you.
Okay.
Okay, let me
I'm
ask you a question. You said you rock with the language, right? You said you rock
Yeah,
with the language, right? Let
I
me ask
sure
you a
do.
question. What do you read the Stone Egyptians Tanakh?
No, I don't read Tanakh. I don't read that foreign shit. I read in the Paleo only.
Oh, in the Paleo only. Can you show me
Yeah.
where anywhere was the book of Daniel or the prophets written in Paleo? Can you show me
Yes.
any original writings written in Paleo, please?
Yes, I can. I can email it to you. If you give me your email, I'll send you a copy of the entire
Okay,
what is called the Old Testament in Paleo.
okay, in Paleo from
Yeah.
Genesis all the way to Malachi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and what was the date? I know, right? What was the date on this?
Um, I don't have no date on it or whatever in the whole nine. So
Oh,
you know what I'm
whoa,
saying?
wait. Okay, beautiful. So how do you have Paleo Hebrew when Paleo Hebrew went extinct, was gone? They lost their language after what captivity? So how do you get a book of Daniel in Paleo when he wrote it in
Because
Aramaic?
the copies that you have today, the watered down copies you have today, came from translations from Paleo.
Sir, Daniel spoke in the Aramaic language. There's no Paleo Daniel anywhere. There's no Paleo Ezra anywhere. There's no Paleo Malachi anywhere. There's
Well,
no
when I send it
Paleo
to you,
Hebrew Jeremiah. I'm
if
asking you
you
for a date on these. Give me a
hey,
date.
if you'd like a copy, see, this is what it is right here. I'm not
I know the book
one of
that you're
these people.
talking about, brother. I
Oh,
got
is
the
it not
book
my
that
turn to talk again? Is it not my turn to talk again, Kilby?
somebody made.
I can't hear you,
That's
Kilby. You
somebody
broke up.
No, I'm saying I know the book that you're talking about. That's just
Yeah.
a translation that somebody made. Like that's like from Israelite group or whatever. Like that's just like a copy of it.
No,
Like those
Israelite.
books, some of those books weren't written in that language. Nor do they have any evidence in those books.
I would beg to differ, but the thing about it is see, check this out. I am not the kind of dude who does debates. Like you're a debater and all that and everything. Okay, I respect that. That's fine. But see, no, not you. Actually, I was talking to Chris and the whole nine. I don't debate. I believe what I believe. If you believe differently, that's on you. I'm not here to try to change anybody's mind. I'm not here to prove my point. Like if somebody said, I don't believe you're really an African American, prove you're an African American. I wouldn't waste my time with that. And I'm not going to waste my time
No,
with this.
and you're fine with that. Okay, so let's just say this.
I'm
Let
not
me
that dude.
educate you then. That's fine.
You
Well, let me
wasn't
just say
trying to
this then.
Christians dummies and all types of like stupid motherfuckers and shit.
Right, you was. I heard you just saying that, but I wasn't gonna bring that up. I just want to stay on
Can
this
I
Paleo
address that?
Hebrew thing. No,
Can
one
I
second, brother.
address that?
Slow
Can I
it
address that?
down. Let me slow it down for a minute. When we talking about the Paleo alphabet, the Paleo alphabet, where was that taken from? What was that taken from?
It wasn't taken from anywhere.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
The Paleo Hebrew alphabet was contracted or was taken from the Phoenician alphabet. What are you talking
See,
about?
listen here.
There's
This is
no
what I'm
C.
saying.
This is
This
fact.
is
It was taken
okay.
from the Phoenician alphabet, sir. It's the
That's
same
great.
exact thing. It's the
Look here.
exact same thing. A
This is
man
what
by the name, a Jewish man came and said that it was Paleo Hebrew. He's
Mhm.
born in 1954. Let me get his name. Hold on. Let me get his name. 1 second. Let me help you out here so you can go research these things for yourself.
Okay.
All right, because I'm not debating you at this point because I could see that you might not be learned. A man by the name of, where's his name at? Hold on, I got his name in here. Hold on, his name was Solomon Birnbaum in 1954.
Okay.
That's where it was contracted from. The Paleo-Hebrew alphabet is nothing but the Phoenician alphabet.
Hey, look, check
But
this out.
I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help you out. Because watch this. I'm gonna show you something. Hold on one second.
It's the Phoenician alphabet, and it's also the alphabet that was used by our ancestors, and it is the language that was spoken by our ancestors. And the thing about
very good. Why? How? What? How though? How?
Well,
because they spent how many years in Egypt, right? They spent how many years in Egypt, and they took it right out there into the wilderness with them, right?
Well, I'll tell you this much right now. If you study the language yourself in the whole nine, you'll get your own experience and find out whether or not it's real for you. If it's not real for you, then it's not real for you. It's real for me.
All I'm saying listen, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that you guys try to call it the Yahwadah language and all these other languages and stuff like that. I hear Judah calling it that. And when he reads out of the stone Egyptians to knock, I'm like, that's a Cushitic language, just like the what's it called? Go ahead.
Chris, put your guns away for a second. Put your guns away for a second. I am in a camp unto myself. I rock with Judah, meaning I'm cool with him. I'm not a Torahite. You understand? I might be.
Guess what, brother? We not Torahites either. That's one thing we agree on.
I know, Chris. But what I'm trying to say to you is this right here. You keep on assuming that I'm in a group with other people. I'm an individual. You understand?
Brother, I ain't said not one time, sir. Not one time did I say you was in a group, nor did I even assume that.
But it's implied in your speech.
It's not even implied because I never mentioned anything about a group. I heard you on it. Here's the thing. Yeah. I heard you on the attack for the last 15 minutes, right?
Okay.
I said, oh man, check this out. I'm about to come on here and get this guy. I'm gonna see if he can really stand up to me. And here it is. You all humbling and fumbling all over the place. Now, one question. Check that. Hold on, brother. 1 second, beloved. 1 second. You haven't answered one question, and then the things that you study, you'll say, for instance, you're studying what you call the Paleo-Hebrew alphabet, right? Yeah. But then what you'll do is you'll go somewhere else and teach somebody that this is the Paleo-Hebrew alphabet, right? And then they'll go somewhere else. Okay, but let me explain something to you. If Moses spent over 490 years in Egypt, they wasn't coming out with their own language all of a sudden. They were coming out writing like the Egyptians was writing. That's the bottom line, like the Phoenicians.
Can I talk? Hold on a second.
All right, go ahead.
Ryler says nothing was written in Paleo. The Torah was not written until around 300 BC.
Thank you. That's the first known copy, and you do not have an original version of Daniel anywhere. No one has an original copy of Isaiah. There are no original copies. They found some writings, but guess what? They weren't even written in Paleo. So that book that you have, I asked you for a date on it, and I can't even get a date.
I could listen
because
to me.
Hold on, brother.
Okay.
Brother, hold on. I'm gonna say something.
My bad.
No.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let you talk, and I'm gonna let you ramble on. You're unlearned. Okay. One thing that Judah Nazareth knows about Chris Harris is he's not unlearned. And I'm gonna pull his damn drawers down and lift up that skirt and see what's under there, because he lying to us. And he know what's up. That's like Khalid Muhammad said about the Catholic Church. I'm gonna raise up that damn dress y'all wearing and see what's up under there, because y'all on some bullshit. Y'all teaching our people this stuff, and our people sitting back waiting on something that's probably not gonna happen because y'all ain't telling them the truth. Well, Chris Harris gonna tell you the truth whether you want to hear it or not. Well, excuse me. Well, you just thought it was the Paleo-Hebrew alphabet.
Listen,
when it's not. It's Phoenician.
Listen, let me go ahead and make this point. I've seen charts where it showed like Phoenician, and all that and everything, right? Okay. So
I just showed you the guy who called it. I just showed you the guy who called it Paleo-Hebrew. I just read it to you. Go research it.
Listen,
it's a dead argument.
Okay.
I'm just tired of all you Hebrews and you Israelite wannabe teachers coming around trying to play damn Superman and don't never cross-reference nothing.
Okay, are you done? Can I speak now?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, let me go ahead and just be plain and the whole nine. I really don't care about you debaters. I really don't care about you fuck niggas who want to sit around and argue about minutia from centuries ago instead of
Now I'm a fuck nigga, huh? Now I'm a fuck nigga though, right?
Yeah, you can't come out here and disrespect the guy.
So now I'm a fuck nigga, right?
Yeah, be quiet and find out why, okay?
Hold on. I'm a fuck nigga though, right? But I'm not disrespecting you though, right?
Yes, you already have, and you can.
Wait a minute. So why? Because you can't prove anything. Hold on.
No.
I'm a fuck
This is what
nigga
I'm trying to
because
say to
you can't prove what it is
No,
that you believe, right?
you're a fuck nigga
I'm a
because you
fuck
all
nigga because I can't prove what
you're
I
not
believe.
building Yasha Allah. You're not building Yasha Allah. I'm teaching Yasha Allah their language. You are
Sir,
and winning
you're
little
teaching a language that the Egyptians spoke.
fucking yesteryear. Listen to me.
Here we go. Let me tell you
Are
something,
not
brother.
teaching
Can you show
shit.
me? Can you show me what's it called?
You're
First of
brainwashing
all,
yourself with
go ahead. Let's let him talk. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go
Talk.
ahead, Chris. You got it. I muted him. Go ahead, Chris.
Go ahead. All right. So one more time, you're teaching us to build a nation off an Egyptian language when it's not even the purified tongue. Is that the purified tongue the Most High said he's going to give the children of Israel? Yes or no, since I'm a fuck nigga. Now I'm going to ask you a harder question because you haven't answered one of them today. Is that the purified language, the pure holy tongue that the Most High said he's going to give his people? Yes or no? And if you can't answer it, kill or get rid of this nigga.
Peace, Lamar. Go ahead, Patrick. You go.
You got him muted.
Shit, they won't let me undo it. Unmute him. Unless he got his own self muted. Unmute yourself. There you go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. I was just waiting to see if I can
Slow
speak.
it down, brother. Slow it down so people go.
Can I speak now? Is it my turn?
Go ahead.
Okay. Listen. I don't get caught up in debates. There's enough videos on YouTube that tell you where the language come from and do all the history and shit. I'm not one of those guys. I'm the guy who teaches the language. I'm the guy who does practical things.
You're not answering my question. Can you answer the question since I'm a fuck nigga? Is this the purified tongue that the Most High is going to back his people? Yes or no?
Okay, be quiet. The thing of it is I do practical stuff. You do bullshit. You were sitting up.
Okay, one more time. You still haven't answered the question. Can you please show me?
People. Well, I'm here entertaining you now. This is what you like to do. Get shit stirred up and be all for entertainment, but not for learning and edification. I teach people their language. You understand? I teach people their language. Basis
I'm going to wait till you're done. I'm going to wait till he's done. He's being educated today.
You're in white men's books and all that bullshit you're reading, and you don't even know how to read your own people's fucking language. I don't give a fuck what.
Sir, one more time.
Read it, and I'm reading it.
Can you please show me an original manuscript of Paleo Hebrew, please? You just read. Hold on, one more time. He's upset. Look at him. He hurt. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. You hurt. Go ahead. You butt hurt now. You butt hurt now. See, you went to insults a minute ago. You was banging on all the Christians. And now somebody real come on here and start mute him right quick so I can talk right quick, bro. Mute him for 1 second. This is our show. One more time. One more time. 8 minutes ago, you were on here banging on the Christians, saying that they'll be bowing down to Jesus and doing all this, bowing down to these aliens and doing all this other shit.
And they sure would.
One more time, dog. Mute yourself. So, like I said, I asked him, I asked him one question. Was this the holy tongue that the Most High was giving back to his people? And he sat up there and said, you ain't edifying Yashra all. You ain't teaching the people language. You reading a bunch of white people. There we go.
You are reading a bunch of white people's language.
There we go.
You are reading a bunch of white people's fucking language thinking you know something. You don't know shit.
There we go. There we go.
From the white man's book.
Then why your master teacher running from me?
He ain't my master teacher. I'm my master teacher.
Okay. No, you ain't the master of shit. You're teaching a bunch of bullshit, nigga.
Yo, you came out here with a lot of energy.
Who takes himself a making dumbass fucking debates.
Look at him. Look at him.
Now you mad.
He mad, nah.
I don't debate.
I don't get mad.
I don't care.
There we go. Now he mad. I started drilling him a minute ago. He was drilling the Christians, jumping all over them. And then when you come over there and give him the same equal weight and measure, he's starting to cuss and fuss and get mad.
Hey, look,
show me this book. Show me this Paleo Hebrew book that you. Hey, Killer B, pull that up right quick. Let's see who that's written by and see if it's written, copyrighted by a white man. Since they love running to that. You right. You are a student of Judah Nazareth. Because all you niggas say the same thing. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga.
You are bitch ass nigga. This is all you do.
You self-aggrandize yourself. Fucking noise and hubble about nothing.
And go suck on Judas' dick, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. He can't even answer. You can't answer one question. You can't even answer one question, bro.
How the fuck I'm sucking the dick when you were a tour night for as long?
Yo, I'm
Fuck
talking.
the tour nights.
Bitch.
Yo, I gave you the floor. When you came out here. You was going 100,000 miles an hour. I let you talk. Chris Harris came out here. He asked you a question.
His question wasn't legit.
He started getting more defensive and more defensive and more defensive.
Hey, killer, check this out. Okay, let me killer. Wait, hold on. Give me what Chris did. The equivalent of what Chris did. Killer. What was your neighbor wearing yesterday?
You going 100
He was
miles an
asking
hour,
me about somebody fucking else. What the fuck does that have to do with me? And then also he wants to go into the end.
Question about it.
I don't even know when my fucking car's engine Listen, I don't know when my fucking car's engine was made or who fucking put together one piston and this piston, but guess what? The motherfucker works and it gets me from point A to B. Just like the video gets me from point A to B. You hear me? Show and prove. That's how you fucking know.
That means you're just riding the wave.
No, I'm not riding no wave.
That means you're riding the wave.
I ain't riding no wave. Them niggas in the camps only got about 6 people who speak paleo like
that
me.
means you're riding the wave.
I am the wave. Get the fuck out of here with that.
I am the wave.
I am the wave. I am the wave. I am the wave. Ain't nobody teaching me.
The wave just
all those like fucking camp leaders. You know what I'm saying? Ain't followers except for probably about 6 of them. And one of them, a white boy named Rex something or another, whatever, the whole 9. I'm teaching myself. I am the wave. Nobody teaches this shit, and I'm not Judah's pupil. I'm cool with Judah, but I'm not Judah's pupil. And if he got a fight with Judah, needs to address Judah. You over here trying to get me to fight Judah's back.
I have some more lines or something.
Affects him apparently and the whole 9.
Hey, this brother's sniffing cocaine lines. He come over here talking about a Paleo Hebrew Bible that got a copyright on it, talking about it's the ancient language. Man, get up out of here. When that shit got a copyright on it, written by the same white folks, he talking about I'm reading a book from white folks from. Nigga, get the hell up out of here. I asked you some simple, easy-ass questions that you should be able to answer, and you couldn't answer them. And I heard you on here for the last 15 minutes banging on Christians. And when I start drilling your ass, you want to get all defensive now. I asked you, and I knew you was going to do that, and I know exactly who you are. So go on back over there with Judah Naz, because you be up in that chat room talking shit about us, dogging us out. Now you on this platform over here. Man, y'all fake to me. Y'all phony to me, and I know exactly who you are. I seen you all the time. And how you going to sit back and say that it's okay every time I ask y'all some questions about this guy, this character, also known as J-Man, and then about stuff like Amber and him throwing up curses, and all of a sudden, you just like everybody else. As a matter of fact, you worse than the Christians because you can't even hold them to an equal weight or measure. You said you don't read the white man's books, but you reading the white man's book called the Paleo Bible. That shit got a copyright on it, nigga. That ain't even the holy tongue the Most High gonna give us. Now you lying again. I've been up on that game. Stop it. Talking about I'm not a debater. You see how he started talking like Judah? You reading white man's books. You reading all that bullshit. You still in that race war shit. Get your mind off that race. That's stupid. This is why you can't get a job anywhere. Not a black man did nothing to you. Not a white man did nothing to you. You all talking about that bullshit. We ain't got no copyrights out here. Nobody got a copyright. I'm sick of that excuse every time you unfold, every time you figure out somebody's damn doctrine. Oh, you reading the white man's book. Yeah, you are Judah's student. Both y'all full of shit. Get the fuck up out of here.
Oh, shit.
Couldn't answer one question a day. Fuck on.
He came out here with all that energy, all that mouth. I was like, damn, this nigga going 100 miles an hour. I was letting him talk.
Hey, who he sound like? He sound like Kanalawa, didn't he? He sound just like Kanalawa.
Oh, shit. He sound like
Right, yeah, it sounds just like Judah. Talking about I rock with Judah. Well, how you rock with wickedness? How you rock with wickedness, homie?
This is going 100 miles an hour. 100,000 miles an hour.
Talking about Daniel was written in Paleo Hebrew. I'm teaching, man, that's Phoenician.
Like,
can't nobody tell me no different. That's Phoenician. Stop, listen, y'all. Stop lying to yourselves and stop thinking that the Israelites came out of Egypt with their own damn language. That don't make no sense. And in 40 years, they created their own language and dialect. You know how goddamn long that takes? Talking about you ain't teaching nobody shit with them dumbass debates. Probably not. But I'm proving a lot of people wrong, though, ain't I? you Old Testament motherfuckers is just as worse as some of these New Testament people with the bullshit you teach. You heard once Killer B started questioning what he say. He said, what? I'm the greatest. I'm this. Exactly. That's why you just run your mouth 1,000 miles a minute.
Oh, and you looking stupid. Pride comes before the fall.
And you fail badly, homie.
Yep. And the truth will whip your ass like a natural man. Every goddamn time.
Like
somebody did was just try to have a normal conversation about an alien, smoking a blunt with an alien.
Y'all want to, every time I see somebody want to jump on Christians, but then when I jump on you about your doctrine, I know exactly who he was. Once I saw that PAX, I looked over at Judah. I said, oh, hell no. I'm going to get his ass. He want to try and front talking about some, he don't know who you are. How you don't know? You don't see these 20 videos? I guess Killer be lying, right? When he got receipts, huh? Fuck on out of here, man.
Well, you know.
Look, here, guys, here's your ancient language. A bunch of sign fucking symbols. A bunch of sign language that don't make no goddamn sense. That ain't gonna get you no job no time soon. That ain't gonna help you make your money no time soon. What about Jeremiah? Prosper in the land of your captivity. What about that? I teach that. Prospering, education, diction, how to carry yourself. Fuck out of here. Find me a book that ain't got a white man's copyright on it and get at me. All the small hats own the copyright in the publishing companies. The fuck out of here. You sound like Judah.
Yeah.
And he ain't nothing but nothing. I almost said something very disrespectful. He got a faggot living with him, and he's serving pork chop sandwiches to this motherfucker. Both of them watching Sunday Night Football, snacking on goddamn shrimp cocktails all damn day. He got a man wearing wigs in his house and shit. You know damn well you saw Killer B expose this motherfucker for that. Talking all that shit. Killer B might didn't know who you were, but I knew exactly who you were, homeboy. You talked all that shit in that chat that day. Then you're going to come up on the show. You probably look both ways before you cross the street like, yo, man, Chris ain't in there. Good. Give me a date on that Paleo Hebrew Bible and get back at us. That bitch better predate 2500 BCE. If it don't, it's fake. Daniel didn't even write in that. Daniel was written in the Aramaic. And it didn't even go past Daniel chapter 7. Don't nobody know who wrote Daniel chapters 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Fuck on out of here, man. Sorry, y'all. I got to give it to you real.
Yeah. The one. Yeah, he's hot, yo. He hot about that shit.
You're going to be jumping on the Christians, and I'm listening to your false doctrine come out. Talking about what Christians going to be doing. How you know?
Right?
The Christ cube. I'll close all y'all clothesline all you motherfuckers that old phony shit. The Christ cube. Sick ass shit. Sorry y'all for spoiling your party, but enough of that nigga bullshit. He on some bullshit.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, he fucked up. Yes, sir.
Hell
He
yeah,
fucked
Christians
up.
would. Hey, look, but the Christians, they world would be shaken up though. They world would be shaken up. They'd be like, what the fuck? I'd be like, hell yeah, I told y'all, motherfuckers. I told y'all. Y'all better lock your doors. They got ray guns. Them motherfuckers got zap guns. Disintegrating motherfuckers. Uh-huh. And you know who? And you know who they gonna be wiping out? They ain't gonna be wiping out these white folks. White folks gonna make deal with them. They're gonna be wiping out these niggas. You know why? Niggas gonna be coming up to these motherfuckers like, I got the Paleo Hebrew Bible. They be wiping us out. They be wiping our asses out. Couldn't even answer a question. I asked him one thing. Where is it okay to curse people at in the Bible? Show me that in the law. Everything ain't in the law. Yes, the Most High said everything we needed to know was right here in the law, right? They don't even believe their own book. This is why they always going to adopt different doctrines and putting things in the temple like Yakin and Boaz and all this other shit. People like him, they can't answer questions. Talking about a bunch of bullshit. He got mad, then I'm a fuck nigga. Okay, so what? That ain't been the first time I called I'm a fuck nigga now. Put your girlfriend in me. I'm gonna be a fucking your girlfriend ass nigga. That's what I'm gonna be. Shit. Fuck out of here, nigga. Go get some real education, nigga. You ain't nothing but a Christian that read the Old Testament, nigga. You and Judah both. Fuck on out of here, nigga. You're not really searching for no real truth, nigga. You still stuck in La La Land. I've already deciphered that. There was no such thing as a Paleo Hebrew. There was no such thing. Sorry, guys, it just wasn't.
I'm looking for it. I got it. I don't know where it's at. I got it. It won't open.
Yeah, didn't you put up a diagram of that the other day?
Oh, yeah. But I know the book that he's talking about. Josh had gave it to me.
Oh.
He's like, here, yo, for whatever it's worth. I was like, all right, man.
I'm pretty sure Christians don't believe that Jesus is a space alien.
Yeah, Jesus. The Christians be bugged out. A lot of people be bugged out. What about the Kemet heads, yo? They be like, they ain't know what Cyrus is.
Yo, Daniel Haru, come on up in the room. Hey, put that link in the chat room. Get Daniel Haru ass up in here.
Can you put him in from your end? I don't know his email.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put the link up in here. Hey, PAX, don't bring your dumb ass on up in here no more. You don't know shit. You're not ready. You still teaching the people. You're still teaching the people them lies. Get on out of here.
He didn't know what he's teaching people. So that just tells you right there. You know what I mean? You gotta go learn something. Shit, Chris Harris.
Hey, go learn something. I'm not. Everybody be arguing about Jesus and David. Man, the world is so much older and so much vaster than what y'all really know. The book is a great book. It's part of your journey. It's part of my journey.
And that nigga got some old Saturn shit on his shit.
Like I'm stupid. That's Chronos War shit.
Shit.
You old fuck nigga. Yeah, I shook your world up. Go study it now. You lying to yourself. Ain't no such thing as Paleo Hebrew. And I said it. Wishfinder General, like and subscribe, Wishfinder General, baby.
Hit that shit. Hit that like button.
Judah up here teaching that the Stone Edition Tanakh is written in the Yahawah language. No, it ain't, nigga. It's written in Aramaic. That's a Cushitic language, nigga. Shut up.
There. You got to put somebody call it police.
Yo, let me text Daniel Haru. Let me get his ass on in here. Let me see what's going on. I just looked down and saw that, man. I'm all like, man, who this brother on here?
Yo, I'm out, guys.
You out, Willie Grits?
Yeah.
Oh shit. What you made today, Willie Grits?
Huh?
What kind of you made soul food today?
Oh, what I made for dinner?
Yeah.
Chicken wrapped in bacon, mashed potatoes, and corn. I mean, and carrot.
Oh shit. Chicken wrapped in bacon. Not bad. All right, Willie Grits, man. Thanks for coming on. Willie Grits, everybody. Willie Grits. All right, y'all. Brother Hey what's up, man? Peace, bro. Brother Hey you hear me? All right, there you go.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Hey,
right
look.
on.
I can hear y'all, man. Hey, look, y'all need to start having broadcast these dates when y'all start doing this shit. Y'all messing up my story time. Shit. Chris then went off on another motherfucker.
Yup.
Hey. More milk cartons and shit need to be made.
Yeah, right? Hell yeah, right? For real. He gone. He was mad. Because I was like, hey, bro, like, you came in here with a lot of energy. And now you trying to backpedal and shit. That shit looks crazy. You know, you got them talk. You got them talk. You gave him the floor. I don't know how we get from extraterrestrials laying into all this shit, but hey.
I'm tired of people in this bullshit. Sick of it.
Yeah, I can't imagine this drive Chris crazy. Yo, I can't believe you just like, so what? Like, you were basically like, so what?
Like there's an ancient Hebrew revised by Neil Harvey, right? And it's in the Yahwadah language. And this is the same language that the Phoenicians, it's the same inscription. I wish I was at home on my computer, I'll show it.
It's called Phoenician. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man.
And what happened? Hey, I asked people this. What happened to the Phoenicians? They just up and disappeared, right? What happened to them? Yeah, I'll wait on that.
Look at this.
One day I'll show you what the Phoenicians were called.
Yeah.
It's the Yahwadah language. What's up, Haru, baby?
What's going on, man? So tell me, what was his premises? What was he saying?
A bunch of bullshit. A bunch of bullshit. First he was on here, they were talking about space aliens, and I came on joking, like, yo, forget what y'all talking about, what the Christians gonna be doing. I'm running. Them aliens gonna have zap guns and stuff, disintegrating people, right? Joking. And I noticed, I said, wait, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna wait for a minute, I'm gonna catch his ass, right? And what I did was, I asked him a question, because I knew he rolled with Judah. I already done seen this cat before. And what he did was, I asked him, and he started talking around it. I'm like, man, can you answer my question? He ain't answer one question. Just like Kana Lawa, just like Judah Lawa, right? Because that's all they are, Judah Lawa, Kana Lawa, and now Pax Lawa. All of them lie. All of them lie. You know why?
You say you should be a prosecutor.
You say what?
You say Chris Cloud. He should be a prosecutor. They answer questions and answer no. Oh shit!
Well, anybody that know me know my dad used to be a lawyer, a defense attorney at that. I used to hear him practicing. He used to have me watch some movies with him. Like, what's going on in this movie? I'm like, we had to learn our comprehension early, boy.
Oh shit!
I'll light Judah's ass up. Somebody you rock with him. All right. Gon' you, Judah, and his little faggot. And his little faggot that he got. Feeding them pork chop sodas and shit. Going out of here.
So when you and Judah supposed to have this debate?
When he stopped running, when he take his track shoes off. See, here go the thing about these wannabe Israelites, right? When you really start like,
hold on, Hebrews in the hood in here. What's up, dude?
Hold on, hey, Mikael, man, get your ass up in here, Mikael. Why you gonna let Bishop Eliyahu? How you gonna let Bishop Eliyahu bully you around, bro? I'm disappointed.
Phoenix was in America for a long time. That's where Phoenix, Arizona come from. Bruh. That's where Phoenix, Arizona come from?
Hey, he might be right, but I ain't arguing with him on that because we found Phoenician writings over here in Illinois included where he live at.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm not.
I know that. I know that.
But the Israelites be trying to sit up there and say, look, this is Hebrew. I'm like, no, it's not. It's Phoenician.
He's trying to go to Peru.
Who is?
Hebrews in the hood.
Oh, no. Brother Mikael, you ain't doing that. Mikael, you better get up in this room.
Hey, Killer B, I got a question. This is off subject, but can anybody explain to me what happened to Rob? What happened to Rob Rack in that debate, man?
I didn't even watch that shit.
Did you?
I didn't even watch it. I don't know who won.
Well, I don't know, but you should go watch the beginning. It's like Rob had a meltdown. He said he was going through some shit and some all kind of stuff. Like, what happened?
Yeah, something was going on with him and his old lady. And I'm all like, look, if Mikael win that debate against, which I'm pretty sure he will, if he win that debate, when he win that debate against Bishop Eliyahu, I told Rob, you're going to have to be on your A game because Mikael, you can't act like that. Mikael will take advantage of that shit and smoke your ass in that debate. Like, I'm telling Rob that, like, dog, you gotta get your mind right, man. You trying to win a championship. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Chris, when he made that joke about I'm gonna get a white woman, I don't think that was the thing to do with his girl there during his debate.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. But I think, like I said, he told me they were arguing. She waited till his debate started for them to start arguing. And he said, coupled with the fact that he had a couple of drinks, he said, he wasn't really thinking straight. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I be telling them, like, you got to chill out with this, man. You know what I'm saying? The scary thing for me was when he was on there hollering about the end of the Q&A. He's like, Solar, no! No! I'm like, yo, what is going on? Oh!
Yeah.
Bob, you got a demon on you, brother? You okay?
Man, I remember when you said that in the comments too, man. I started busting up. But I was more concerned. I'm like, I hope you're okay.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I do sit up there say is, if I put my money on anybody in the debate, in the debate league, it would have been Rob. Because he's very informational. But against, if he faces off against Mikael ben Israel, I don't know. I gotta be honest. I'm all like, hey, Rob, you're gonna have to bring your A game, brother. You're just gonna have to bring it. That's it. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. So he broke down crying or something?
He was. I think. Honestly, I think Rob just had a little bit too much to drink. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
He's done that before, though. He's done that before.
In a debate?
Nah, he's done that thing thing before. I didn't see it personally, but they said he broke down on the screen. He took down all his videos, all types of shit. He was crying.
Damn.
He took down all his videos, and he came back.
Yeah, he did, man. He did. His PowerPoint presentation didn't work at first, and he just started freestyling.
See, I ain't never relied on PowerPoints and stuff that stuff can mess up on you. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I see.
Yeah, I've never relied on that stuff. You know, I can remember. I know the scriptures like the back of my head. You know what I'm saying? So, where Willie Grits at? Oh, he left.
Yeah, he bounced. He's knocked out, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all have the Israelites have a attack coming from Western Europe. This is the report that's coming through. Immaculate Naive now is saying that Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, are European, Indo-Europeans, and he has the information to prove it.
Wow.
He say, "Wow." That's all I get, Crystal.
Wow. Wow.
And then
Immaculate.
back in the day, they used to believe that the Europeans were the Israelites. They had a 12-tribe chart and everything, but it was all Europe. Like the Germans were a tribe, like the French were a tribe, and all that stuff. This is like years ago. This is like back in the day, like early 2000s type shit. Yup. Like 2001 or something. I forgot where they were from. But yeah, they believe like I think the group was in Europe. I believe the group was in Europe, like the Australians, I think, or something like that. Or like a tribe. But I think it was just they stayed like in Europe. I forgot how they did it. But yeah.
Oh, wow.
That might be Malachi. Malachi might be or used to be or something. I've never heard of those like people. Or you might know what I'm talking about. I don't know where he learned from or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? He's in Ireland and stuff.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, yo, Haru, you know about the Phoenician alphabet, don't you?
Nah, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Okay.
But what was he saying about the Phoenician alphabet?
He was trying to say that it's the Hebrew alphabet. Oh no, it's not the Hebrew alphabet.
It's
man.
not.
I mean, they even got the New Testament in Paleo Hebrew.
Well, I mean, all you have to do is look at the etymology of, just Google it, and it'll tell you that it's not.
I tell people that. And it's actually Paleo. I don't know why they keep on saying why they keep on saying Paleo. Paleo. It's nothing but a variant of the Phoenician alphabet. I keep telling people that.
Star busting otter. Peace. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the live stream.
What was he trying to prove by saying it anyway?
Oh, he was trying to say, you ain't teaching our people shit. You ain't teaching them the language. You fuck nigga. And I'm all like, oh, okay. And I'm all like, okay. Because it's easy to prove that the so-called Paleo or Paleo Hebrew alphabet is indeed Phoenician. That's easy. That's easy. You know how I used to start all my debates off? That's easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's easy to do. Nobody gonna debate me on it either.
Basil says niggas talking about they from Dan, Levi, Judah, and Ephraim. How the hell you can speak such lies? I'm all right. How's yours doing, busting star busting otter?
That's because the one West look. That's because this witchfinder general. Goddamn it! You come on here, Daniel Haru. You better be ready to burn these damn witches up. That's because the One West chart said I'm from the tribe of Dan. So I'm from the tribe of Dan. A man-made doctrine. Oh, really? You're like, oh, really? Okay, that's what's up. All right. Now you got people saying this. I'm Aboriginal. That's the newest one. I'm an Aboriginal.
Yeah. The latest
I'm Aboriginal.
Aboriginal to what?
America.
So my question to all Aboriginals is, where did you come from? If you're Aboriginal to America, did you just spring up in America? Are you not related to or tied to any other tribe or a tribe older than you?
They'll tell you no.
Okay. Well, everybody can have their own beliefs or whatever they want to think. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter what you think. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want, but history shows something different. You know, they even tried to change the Outer Africa theory, but I don't believe in the Outer Africa theory because Africa is relatively a earlier word compared to the landmass and where people came from. But what we can say for a fact is that the people who went throughout the world were black people. So if you want to call it Atlantis, or you want to call it Africa, you want to call it whatever the hell you want to call it, you can't get away from the fact that they were black. Period.
I'll always come back to you, Atlantis, right back to you. I'll always.
But you know what? I don't understand why people are so anti-African, so anti-black.
Because they think God's chosen people can't have nothing to do with Africa. But every time I looked up, when I read the Bible, they hauling ass right back into Africa. Like, yes, something you just can't get around. King Taharka was a Nubian king who came and helped them. Said, no, we can't allow this.
Yeah, look,
He came and helped them. Hey, stop the nonsense already. He's mentioned in the book. He's mentioned in the book. Those damn crazy ass Hebrews.
Hey, what
they
the
don't
Hebrews
understand.
They got to understand one thing, right? That all literature, all biblical or religious literature are written by man. Period. You can say it's inspired by God. I can say it was inspired by a damn two antelopes or goats having sex in the middle of the desert when I was hungry or whatever. But a man wrote it. Period.
Period.
And it doesn't make that book, and I'm going to use Dr. Henry Clark, it doesn't make the book any less holy. But there has never been a God that has cracked the sky and has revealed one way or another to religion. They have to get out of the spookism.
Yep. These niggas is this. And then when you say, I want to look at other things and I want to search for real truth and I want to start comparing everything, you're the biggest enemy. Like I keep saying, most people don't fear the creator. They fear the fucking copyright. That's what you really fear. The fuck out of here, nigga. My spirituality and my spirit and me is all I got out here. Like, what are you really trying to do to me, yo? I ain't got nothing else. Why does it matter what I believe or what I believe in? I guarantee you at the end of the day, you won't beat me in no debate because I'll show you what it is you study. And I'll show you where the origin of that shit you teaching comes from. It hurt when I told everybody them Judah Nazarites that got dang on Hughes. Because this is Witch Finder General, goddammit. When you come on here, we expose motherfucking doctrine. You got exposed. You got exposed, Judah. And you still ain't showed us You still ain't showed up, and you still ain't showed us the cube in the Torah.
Trying to send
Nobody
them
can.
niggas over here.
Sending them agents over here. Like I ain't know who he was. I'd have big choke slam that motherfucker like, woo! This ain't no Christian Baptist show.
Damn.
This ain't no Christian Baptist
WWF
show.
chokeslam?
Yeah, pick him up and just
Oh man. Look, we only got 3 thumbs down. We only got 3 thumbs down. That's like a record. It's like the least thumbs down in the last, like, I don't know how many weeks. We get on here. Clothesline that fool, that's right, man.
Well, it's a big show. I'm glad y'all enjoyed the show.
Oh, the Quran got the number 19 there.
Hey guys, let's stack this out and let's get ready to shut this down so we can go home today. I'm ready to get out of here. Alright, copy. My work is done. If I stay any longer, I'm just making free money.
Yeah. Yup. Yeah, you see what happened. Everybody's not me out. Thanks everybody for tuning in. This Killer B, the goddamn Witchfinder General. If you got a damn witch, I'll burn that motherfucker up.
If you got a false doctrine, I'm gonna burn that some bitch up and expose it.
That's
and
right.
Give it right back to your partner and tell you to eat it like Moses did. Eat it, nigga. Not the goddamn niggas y'all talking all that. You niggas ain't nothing but a bunch of gangster ass Christians. That's all you is.
So when is the next bonfire?
Ah, man.
You missed it. I had one 15 minutes. I was burning his ass up.
We had another one. Somebody will come up on here.
Lex, we need to get Lex Vortex up in this goddamn room, the real one.
Yesterday, I was like, yo, where's Lex Vortex? Yep.
He tell everybody Lucifer is God. I bet you that's what Jesus did, though. He probably walked up behind that Holies of Holies and ripped and said, look, they worshiping a damn box. It's a damn cube. It ain't God back there. No God in there. They said, we got to kill this motherfucker. He done went too far.
You looking at Chris Howard. You know you worship Lucifer. I just tell him. Why you hiding it from him?
Yeah. And everybody got to stop trying to say that the fucking aliens built all the Egyptian or the Kemetic shit because they got nowhere else to go because they can't find out how people did it. Stop it. Stay y'all ass in the Levant. Stay y'all ass over there in the Middle East somewhere. Leave Kim alone.
And motherfucker, by the beginning of the end of the 5th century, the Jews was no longer using the damn Paleo-Hebrew alphabet or Aleph Bet, whatever it is y'all want to call it. They weren't using it. They were using the Aramaic script, and that was their national language. So stop it, okay? Because now, Pax, you teaching one thing, and Judah teaching a totally different thing. Wait a minute, Killer, weren't we over there with Judah now? Do he teach the Paleo-Hebrew?
Nope.
He teach the Aramaic, don't he? He teach the Aramaic. He don't teach shit. You right about that. But do he teach the, what's it called? Don't he teach Aramaic?
Yup.
And call it what? The Yahweh, right?
Yahweh language.
Okay.
Yep. That's what we do. Hunter. No, thought vibration. The writer says comes from Egypt. Temple Man was originally from Egypt, just like the art.
I didn't want to get too close.
So are they sending people from the camps to try to get to you, Chris? Is that what they're doing?
Music.
Say that again?
Okay. Yeah.
I said,
I'm tired of y'all lies.
Are they sending people from the camp to get to Chris?
Nah, I saw him. I saw him on there. I used to see him up in the room talking all that shit about me and Killer because we done left. And then he came in here trying to be friendly with Killer. And I said I knew who he was right off rip. But see, many of them motherfuckers, they not gonna like who? Me. Why? Because I exposed their teacher, they master, which is Judah Nazareth, right? Nazareth never existed, by the way. It wasn't called Nazareth. It never existed in the first century. That's something else y'all gotta learn, right? Bethlehem never existed. It was called Ephrata. You see what I'm saying? It never existed. It was never called Bethlehem. It's called Ephrata. And it was Galilee. Many people thought Jesus was a Galilean. A lot of people might was saying he was a zealot. He hung out with John and all of them. All them niggas were zealots. Stop playing. Stop playing. Y'all know this information sitting right out here and y'all won't even let it come out. Y'all want to keep the people under that old witchcraft spell.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the witchcraft, not with us, not with the witch finder general. It won't stay out. I gotta find me a witch finder general and take me. It won't stay out no more. We're bringing out all false doctrines. All false doctrines. I don't give a fuck if it sounds. I don't give a fuck if it hurts your feelings. Hey man, this is where it came from. You read some white man's book instead of teaching the people your language. Oh, okay, the white man got our language. in a Paleo Hebrew text. Come on, man, be real.
Yeah, that was crazy, yo. Like I even said, I'm like that whole shit wasn't written in this. Like that shit in translation is like it's the same shit. Like I think niggas now talk about their own Bible. You know that Jedediah, he got his own damn Bible. You know that shit?
Say that again.
That dude Jedediah.
Jedediah? Oh, you talking about Jedediah? Who wrote him Yeah, look. Who sat up there and wrote him a new Bible? He wrote his own.
Yeah.
Telling it.
Yep. So
talking about calling it the Hebrew Israelite scriptures. Somebody need to burn his ass up with a flamethrower. Just let that damn thing, just tie him to a tree and just let it loose like.
Yep.
Burn his damn soul up. No, damn well that's a lie. Talking about he gonna write a book and tell you to buy the book.
Judah lost his damn mind and Chris on his way. Divine and Zion, I will have to count out. Big ass like word. The monkey will be back.
Go.
Yeah. Why did somebody put a monkey in the chat room?
Nah, he used to have the monkey here. When I was using that other thing for the film. I had the monkey riding the bicycle. Yeah, man. But I don't know. We were just talking about damn extraterrestrials. How would it change you, brother? If extraterrestrial landed on Earth, how would it change your divinity, like your belief system?
Hey, look, tell Ryler 05 exactly.
Well, I'm like Chris. I guarantee you that if some aliens came out this damn sky with some big ass shits, I guarantee you most of the people would shit their pants, hide in their house, grab their Bible, they be scared as hell.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna be over there talking about Yahweh, none of that. None of that. So I don't know why they be lying like that.
This nigga talk about he gonna be filming that shit on his phone. Yeah, all right.
It's motherfucking Independence Day. What the hell they talking about?
Or you can tell somebody talk like that and stuff, would think something like that. That nigga was going 100,000 miles an hour. I was just letting them talk. I wasn't even trying to like keep up with that shit. Chris Harris jumped down, slowed that shit down on his ass. Shit was great. This struggle. That nigga took out that fucking piece of shit down there. That was it.
Didn't want to answer no questions.
Yeah.
I knew he wouldn't.
Hey, whatever is up there, I guarantee you, most of the people on this planet wish it stay up there.
Yep. Yeah, he's all, oh yeah, I ain't gonna think nothing. Like he know all about them or whatever shit. Like, yeah, go ahead with that shit.
Hey Judah, we got Amber. How you feel? We got Amber. We got her. She left with us. She wanted to be with some real me. How you feel?
Oh man.
Huh?
Hey, did the brother have any physical evidence of any type of alien life?
One day Judah said he woke up, he thought the aliens was trying to get him.
Yeah, he
Y'all
said
remember that video?
followed by aliens in a car. You know, the ball of light over the car like Paul.
Yeah, like Paul. He tried to be Paul from time to time. But we be trying to tell y'all that he want to be Paul from time to time.
And nigga like that nigga from that movie Split.
Didn't the Bible try to? And it could be me, and y'all can correct me. But didn't the Bible try to correct that by saying you got to have 2 or 3 witnesses?
Yeah. Yep. And that's what we did. That's exactly what I did. I went to him. That nigga wouldn't listen. I went to another nigga. I went to somebody else, told him the issue. They went to him, and he wouldn't listen. Then we would have got another nigga, and he wouldn't listen. And then, like, you know what I mean? That shit went out with everybody. And then the claims and stuff, people, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I know
out in the open. There was nothing that was private that was said, like, you know what I mean? Like, none of the issues are private. All the issues is like out in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Look at this. It's the same damn thing. I'm looking at, as we talk, I'm looking at the paleo and alphabet versus the Phoenician. It's the same exact thing.
The same thing.
What's the significance, if it isn't? What's the significance of it?
What? Like,
I mean, for him to mention that, what's the significance? What is the point of mentioning?
Well, it's the oldest.
What? Okay, and what does that matter?
Like, it doesn't.
Okay, so that's how you end that debate. What does it matter? What's the point? What are you trying to prove? People borrow from people build from other people's stuff. So what's the point? What? Okay.
No, Amber. I have to tell the truth, Amber. You left with us. We were real men. That's why you came with us. Hey, look, Nikki's new attitude said the aliens surrounded Judah's car and tried to wash AI. Damn.
Oh, shit.
Bassel up in the chat room talking a bunch of shit. What up, Lamar?
Get some money. Fuck all
Shalom, man. Shalom.
You heard your boy in here talking that bullshit.
Yeah, it sounded like his answers were being regurgitated from another source. That sounds
bro. Come on the check-in. What up, bro?
Yeah. He said he disrespected you. You didn't disrespect him first, and then he disrespected you with a term that is used frequently by another person.
Yeah.
Which I found very interesting.
Well, I've been dealing with gangster Christians all day. You know what I'm saying? One Christian called Sal Show. He yelling at the top of his lungs, talking about he ready to bang for Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. I be asking Christians all the time, how's he coming back? They be like, out of the sky. I be like, that don't sound like some tooth fairy shit to you. we gonna we gonna be shooting at that goddamn thing and some nigga flying out the sky. Niggas gonna shoot. We gonna shoot that. We gonna shoot.
Oh, Malachi still chill with us. Nice Luciferian say. What happened to that old white guy that used to be?
I wonder is that really Lex? I wonder is that really Lex? Nope, not with one subscriber. Lex got like 5,000 subscribers.
Lex Luciferian built TV.
Why do Christian always say that? G-Man and highways and byways breaking into people's house. Why does he always say that? He said G-Man stole $3,000.
Yeah. Yeah, they be fucking G-Man up. They just do him, they do him any old. Hell no, Lex, this is. All right, so Lamont, what would you do if the aliens landed on Earth? How would that change your divinity or your belief system?
I'm not a believer in aliens.
All right.
But you want me to answer that question hypothetically?
Yeah.
Okay, if aliens came, like these other beings other than human beings that we know of, like that we're familiar with, came out of the sky or spaceships, what I would do is I would probably run because I don't know what their intentions are, but I'm gonna get all my books and take all my bare necessities with me, my family, friends, and try to find a place to drive that is isolated or just get away from the damn aliens. As far as my beliefs will be the same. I mean, that wouldn't change. That wouldn't change due to the fact there are extraterrestrial beings and flying saucers, which I don't believe in. But we're speaking hypothetically. Hypothetically,
at the beginning of the show, I said that would be my personal answer. That it wouldn't be like it wouldn't make any difference.
Right. Oh, okay. So it kind of aligns up with yours. Yeah. I wouldn't.
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of things in my lifetime. Things you probably wouldn't believe. Maybe I was half crazy or it was some DMT reaction or whatever. So, like what I would do is I would try to stay calm due to the fact there is all this craziness that I'm looking at and try to get away. That would be my best bet. As far as my belief in the Most High, it wouldn't change. It would probably solidify my belief in the Most High if I start seeing this stuff even more. Like the Most High is behind a lot of stuff. He's behind everything actually. I always contemplate this, like the idea that, for example, there are people who hate out there in the world, like, and there are people you hate. We all hate something, or we all love things. And I was thinking or contemplating the other day while I was driving. I was thinking, the Most High is behind everything, even the stuff that you hate, and even the people that hate you. The Most High is behind it all, which is very difficult to wrap your mind around, because ideally for example, this whole political correctness of acceptance of everybody, the coexist thing where everybody is in perfect harmony, nobody is in conflict with anybody, but that's not realistic. You know, there are people who have their personal agendas of, for example, like the whole damn, this political correct shit with trying to include someone who has an affinity for children as a sexual preference, and they're trying to lump that in with the LGBTQ stuff. So there's going to be no world where everybody's just going to accept everybody's lifestyle. It's just not going to work out, especially in a community.
I was a bit to say, well, how do we get to this shit? I was asking you about extraterrestrials landing on the Earth. How would it affect your divinity?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I zoned out for a second. My bad. Basically, you know, you was talking about, like, I don't know, some other shit. I was like, wait a minute, how we get to this?
Yeah, I segued into something else. Yes. Okay. Extraterrestrial life. William Cooper wrote about UFOs in his book, Behold a Pale Horse.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah. He, if I'm not mistaken, he was in naval intelligence, and he saw something coming out of the water, and then he was drilled by his the higher ups about what he saw, and they had to have him submit to the fact that he has to say he didn't see anything. That was the correct answer. What did you see out there? I didn't see anything. That was, as far as what he saw. I believe that he did see what he saw, but I don't believe that they were extraterrestrials.
Yeah.
From what I understand is that they have this technology. For example, even the smartphones. I'm not trying to digress too far off. I know we're talking about extraterrestrials. The smartphone and this technology that we're communicating over right now, computers and computer chips and stuff, like all this stuff is militarized beforehand and then released to the public. And then a lot of this stuff was already in existence in the 60s, 70s. Even the whole idea of the smartphone, they had a lot of this stuff back in those times, but you'll never, you'll just sound crazy if you say, yeah, they had that stuff. So as far as what William Cooper saw coming out of the water, I believe he is telling the truth, because he actually got I believe he was assassinated for telling too much truth.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I know that.
yeah.
I don't know about being assassinated. I don't
you
believe
don't know he
talking about either. But anyway, he can't. Something happened to him.
Yes. As far as aliens, like another species of race, or a race of like a different type of species altogether. The only thing I can think of outside of the human species would be the Elohim in the firmament, with the angelic, or the hosts, the lights in the skies. That's my only perception of extraterrestrials, like the lights in the sky, in the firmament. But the whole big head, green, small body, big head, the National Enquirer alien that we're used to. I'm not really. I don't subscribe to any of that.
Yeah. Right on.
Sorry for digressing.
No, ain't nothing. But what we got going on in the chat? Look, Star. Oh yeah, Unique. Muhammad said he's seen a UFO once.
Okay. Wow. Can you describe it?
Yeah, what did it look like? He said, look at Star Trek to communicate over the flip phone type device. Yep. So is Solar Mind a Romulan? Chris Harris, you still on there? Brother Aru, you still here?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. The truth, man. No one knows exactly what's beyond our planet as far as anything that is what we would consider living, or as far as the being. It would only be self-centered to think that we are the only planet or have the only solar system that has life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It'd be very self-centered and very ignorant of us to believe something like that. And because of our doctrine, now whether these people came to the planet, shared techno, whatever, you know what I'm saying, it remains to be seen. But it's just we are so indoctrinated into our religious beliefs and doctrines that we will attribute anything to what we consider our deities and our gods.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying it is what it is, that it was a created. Because if an alien force, or what we would call extraterrestrial, came down on Earth and they sat down, they would probably, if they had a deity, it would be totally different than what we would expect, or maybe a different, what we call a doctrine or belief system, and we would still try to indoctrinate them. They could have a civilization billions of years older than us. We would still try to indoctrinate them and teach them a story about Adam and Eve and Haru or whoever. You know what I'm saying? We would try to do that.
You're right about that.
Because we are so tied into ourselves that we have to be the center. You know how like Europeans thought that the center of the earth was them, and everything happened around them. That's how we are. It was like Clefo Dollars when he was trying to get money for his jet, talking about the preaching of Jesus needs to be everywhere. And if there was some people on the moon, then he needs to go up there and tell them about Jesus. Now, what kind of ignorant shit is that? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I have a question. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So what if the aliens come over here and try to indoctrinate us?
Well, that's what. Well, you know what?
Judah would believe it. Judah would put the Torah in it.
I'm saying that's what conquerors do. It would be nothing different than what we haven't already experienced. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that as far as in their religious beliefs, I'm saying we would still try something that's older, something that's more far advanced. We would still try to incorporate our belief system onto them, saying, well, and somehow it'd be like, well, God ordained this. And we'll find some type of old scripture that nobody can read, or some cuneiform or some tablet, or somebody will make one and saying, I told you, this said this was going to happen. This is the end of days. And
So what if
what I'm going on is just human behavior, not more of a religious doctrine or beliefs, but more just human behavior.
Yeah. Unique Muhammad said the UFO he saw was a weird object that came out of the water, and my dog pissed for 3 minutes straight. I was walking my dog. Yep. So he saw a weird object come out of the water while he was walking his dog.
How huge was the object rising out of the water?
Without sacrificing results, try Olay Total Effects for a 7-in-1 solution. Its unique formula is packed.
Man, if they came down here today flat out, they'll have ray guns taking us out.
Hey,
I'm hiding in the basement.
But this is what I heard. And I haven't looked into it too much, but I've heard
these punk ass Israelite camps and be all like, Jehovah sent them.
He said, hey, I heard that the U.S. Department expense, the Defense Department, the highest budget in the Defense Department is supposed to be like the space war, some for space or some shit like that, space defense. Like they know something's up there or whatever, but they're trying to. I don't know. But I heard something about that, but I ain't looked too much into it.
Unique Muhammad said, honestly, it was all light. He said it was all light. He said that shit came out the water.
Oh, I also wanted to say this, brother. You got, I believe that there are entities also, not necessarily aliens, but like entities. That's what I do believe.
All right.
Yeah. Well, here's something to think about, right? So either way you believe, like for me, I believe in the Creator, the Supreme Being, the All. You know, they believe in Yahashua, or you believe in Jehovah. And the whole concept where we can find a common ground is that our God is the All. It's everything. It's omnipresent, science, omnipotent, right? So if it was an alien, and if it is and if we do have this deity or this spiritual belief system that our God is all, which encompass everything, then they would be pretty much made of the same things that we are made of. So in some degree, they would have to be like us, or they would also have to be in the image of God, in His likeness, if they're intelligent beings, right?
Oh yeah.
So they might, who knows? They might, maybe it's like that. What was that? Maybe they be like Avatar. Maybe they just got 2 pairs of arms or some shit in blue, and they speak some weird language, kind of like, you know, Asian. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's possible that these by the universe being so old, you know, however old it is, I know it's older than Earth. It is very possible, if you start talking about multi-dimensions and astrophysics and so forth, there's very possible that it is. But our planet's so fucked up, they don't want to come here. You know, shit. Next thing you know, people be mating with aliens and got alien babies and spreading sexual diseases on them motherfuckers. We wipe their ass out.
Yeah.
We make them gay.
Oh shit.
Oh man. Oh man.
Everybody be in on that. LGBTQ, they be calling the indigenous people. We be saying they natives, everything.
Oh shit.
They be on cartouches and pyramids.
The question is, would the aliens wear Gucci?
What if the aliens are Gucci?
Oh shit, here comes Yakim the Submitter. Talking that shit. He said, so it's official. You guys have abandoned the Torah.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, so it's official. You guys have abandoned the Torah.
Oh yeah, it's official. Yeah. Yeah, we did. And I'm illiterate, yes. When I left the Toranites, I became illiterate immediately.
Hey, if the aliens came down, I would ask them if they knew Yahshua, Jesus. I'll ask them if they knew the word.
Yeah.
And then ask them how they're hanging out with Osiris.
Science fiction.
What was Yakim talking about? We abandoned what? I forgot.
He said, so it's official. You guys have abandoned the Torah and turned to science fiction.
The what? What's that?
Yo, Yakim, he said that we abandoned the Torah now. We talked about aliens and shit.
Oh yeah.
Remember what you said earlier? Oh shit!
Oh,
I knew
man.
that shit was coming. Nigga, these fuck niggas over here now.
Oh yeah, we can't talk about aliens.
These fuck niggas over here talking about aliens. Shit, I told you.
Shout out to Alizar, who doing a live stream tonight, beating up some Christian pastor.
Oh shit!
Do a live stream with me, Alizar.
Oh shit! Where Hebrew in the Hood went? He ran off.
He ran off.
He said, "I've been teaching Phoenician."
Hey, Yakim the Submitter, what was your record on Solomon? Like 1-7?
Damn.
That brother was 1-7, yo.
Damn, that's personal shit right there. That's a gut punch, Chris.
I was 5-2 and I quit. It's a fun stream tonight.
Yeah. Hey, so is it against Torah law to talk about aliens?
It's against. Hey, let most of these guys tell you it's against Torah law to do anything, man. All you can do is celebrate the Shabbat.
That's it.
That's it. Look, he's reading some white man's book, and he can't show me anywhere in the Torah where it says Sodom worship.
It don't know none of the other holy days.
Right.
So if it's against Torah or we're frowned upon to read the white man's book, is it against Torah to watch the white man's TV?
And use the white man Facebook.
Or this
use the white man YouTube.
Or Google Hangout.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to read. Hey, you speaking in the white man's language. So what's up with that?
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, there's a time and place for everything. And I wonder would they feel the same way during the time when they were in exile or, when they were being, in Babylon or, did they feel the same way? What were they saying? Like, oh, y'all oppressed, so, and y'all, are in Egypt. You've been there for 400 years. Why y'all reading Egyptian language? Some things just don't make sense when you put them in real life context.
Right. Being a preacher is being stuck. Having a discussion isn't against it. My people always been there.
I have. I dropped 5 on it.
If I want to go
a Volkswagen. Damn, Ruby on here like, is it against Torah law to believe in aliens? Is it against Torah law to? I'm so sick of you Israelites and y'all beliefs. So crazy ass shit.
Go ahead. He said it's crazy that you guys are on a path towards total rejection of the Torah. And any and all just keep laughing and dancing. I'm laughing and dancing now. Damn, I do one show about aliens.
Hey, Yakim, come on the show, man. Tell us what your record was. I want to talk to you about improving it next season.
See?
I'm gonna give you some free tips to victory. It's called a personality.
You know what I'm saying?
Come
it's
on.
Like getting dancing and shit. To do a verse on your track. I just saw it.
I'm gonna make Muhammad chop your head off. Come on, man.
Come on, bro. But yeah, Kevin's only good at comments. Just saying.
Nobody want to cross the line?
No, nobody. They don't never want to cross the line. They see me on here.
Uh-oh.
I'm like the new Tazariak that don't lose.
This isn't cross the line. This isn't release the house. This is the Inquisition. Motherfuckers get burnt the fuck up on this track.
Christian Inquisition in his bitch. Burning these son of bitches up.
Yeah. Damn. You just get flamed as soon as you stepped up at that.
I tell you, I just want to take a blowtorch sometimes and just motherfucker like and then let that son bitch go at full blast and burn your goddamn soul up. Burn your goddamn soul up.
Unique Muhammad. Unique, you want to come on? I crossed the line, nigga. I'm from FTV. That kid is submitted. before listen to yourself sound like a child in a devil participating in any competition. The big league is defined your life and total existence. It's like you are total illusion.
Hey Chris,
You be quiet,
did you see that interview with Monique and Steve Harvey?
What, them two super coons?
I think I know what you're talking about. Man.
Well, I don't know about all that. I'm just saying, did you see the interview? And Steve Harvey was talking to her about the Netflix thing.
Nah. What he say?
It was a good interview. She was just saying that how Oprah Lee Daniels, him and Tyler Perry did a wrong about the whole Netflix deal. And then he was saying that, you just need to kill it with kindness. You could have did it better because this ain't a black thing. This ain't a white. This is a money thing. And you can't, you shouldn't did that. And she was like, no, because you said I was right behind closed doors, but in the public, y'all was, pretty much saying, y'all went the other way. And she said, like talking about it was integrity. Yeah. So it was good, but I don't know. I was a little bit like, okay, Steve. But he was telling busted. But you tell the truth, man. It's about money, man. You said you don't fuck around with these people.
Yeah. You might put the link in the chat. And you need to if you want to come out here. What up, man?
Who coming up in here?
What immaculate ass? Let me find immaculate ass. Let me find somebody for some charcoal for y'all ass.
I can put the link up. I can put the link up in the Solar Vision room, and some people might come in tonight. I want to hear some more.
Hey, hold on. We got Black Jesus over here.
That ain't Black Jesus minister up in here.
Hold on. I'm finna. Hold on. Let me see. Copy. Let me see what Black Jesus is up to. Let me post that on his ass. Okay, go ahead. Come on, Black Jesus.
Man, I don't know. Black Jesus like Killer B ass up.
I burn his ass up. I hear that wick shit. I burn his damn ass up.
He said, "You say you burn his damn." That motherfucker say Matt like.
Fuck over here talking all that shit, that Christian talk, banging on the Christian. I just listened to a Christian cry like an old little girl tonight. He was hooping and hollering. I said, man, this brother foaming at the mouth. Crying. They mad because we burning that New Testament up. We gonna keep doing it too.
Niggas said G-Man stealing car stereos to eat. Niggas stupid.
I think G-Man's all right.
He come in.
I think he found a new place.
He did?
Yeah. He did a live stream. He was talking about how he found a new place.
Oh yeah, he has been doing live streams last couple of days. Yeah, you're right.
And I think he's still trying to bang on the Hebrew Israelites still.
Y'all know what? When he lost his place, honestly, I didn't care. It was unbeatable. I'm just being honest. I didn't care.
That's cold.
Yeah. Oh, brother.
Why should I care? He don't care about nobody else but himself.
Yeah, true.
Jesus should have got him another house, right, Haru?
Yeah.
He didn't ask Jesus to help.
He ain't Christian.
He didn't ask Jesus for a house. He asked us for help.
Well.
That's all I'm saying. We're going to do something anyway. Look, listen, yo, Haru, we've been on Debate Talkie Radio, man. Listen, dog. Christians coming on there yelling at the top of their lungs. They don't want me and Davon on there. They are tired of us beating up their book. They are tired of us beating up that New Testament. Davon said, I'm going to keep beating up on this book. Flat out. Davon ain't giving him no damn rest.
Nikki's new attitude says, white Jesus brought GB and some Jack in the Box in the weekly motel. Unique Muhammad says, Jesus will help if you ask.
Well, shit, we've been asking since we came on this motherfucker. Okay, shit.
Right, we done asked enough, goddammit.
Yeah.
Hey, man, this nigga gave me some.
Since at least 15, 19, 15, shit.
Hey, this brother gave me some what's it called? Some pork noodles. Some pork noodles at work. Ramen noodles. I'm gonna throw these shits away.
Hey, I do have a question. I hope Black Jesus, or if we have a Christian on here, I would like to ask a question. When they talking about the historicity of Jesus versus the historical Jesus, which Jesus are they referring to? Are they talking about the historicity and the historical Jesus of the Bible as is written, or are they talking about one of the many ministers that was happened to name Yahshua or Jesus during that time?
I hope you're looking at this live stream when you go. Hold on, Haru. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I hope you're looking at this live stream too, brother. The one that gave me that food at work. Fuck the noodles you gave me, nigga. I don't eat that shit. Poor ass nigga. I don't give a fuck if your feelings get hurt when you see this video. I'm just playing.
You won't be getting
playing. I can't eat them things, man.
Unique Muhammad said, help him get them birds.
Oh, man.
They're talking about Jesus and the spaceships. Yeah, right.
What up, B-Yamin?
Unique Muhammad.
Shalom. What's going on?
What up, man? What's going on? Hey, my man Benjamin. Hell no. Fuck what y'all talking about. What up, boy?
What up? What's going on?
Shit, chilling. We just on here talking shit tonight, having fun. That's all. How you been?
Shalom, man.
I've been doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Back in the field, though. Just came back from Jackson, Tennessee last month.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Who you see in Jackson, Tennessee?
Say what?
Who was you going to see in Jackson, Tennessee?
No, I was doing some work.
Oh, you were doing some work out there?
Yeah. I was trying to get up on some jobs and everything, so I had to relocate, though.
Okay. You don't want to move out there?
I don't know, because tell you why, when I went to Jackson, I only been there like a week or something like that. We got pulled over by the police because I guess the car we was driving matched the description of the people they was looking for. I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah, some niggas. That's all. Some niggas.
Man, that's what they always say. You fit the description of somebody who committed a crime 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, we all look.
So I would be on the road in the same car that fits the description. Sure, officer.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Haru. Go ahead, Haru. Finish saying what you were saying. I'm sorry, brother.
Oh no, go
about
ahead.
the historicity of Jesus. No, you somebody the historicity of Jesus. That's a good question.
No,
I'm still waiting for somebody to come in here.
Yeah, I want to know. Are they talking about, when they talking about the historicity of Jesus or the historical Jesus? Are they talking about the Jesus as it's written in biblical narrative and text, or are you talking about one of the ministers, attentive ministers before and after and during that time that was named Jesus or Yahshua? I would just like to know, which one are you talking about?
That's a good question.
Because they keep talking about the historical Jesus, and their premises is no different than the New Testament. They go in and out of history and myth when it fits them. So which one is it? Is the only thing I want to know, and then maybe we can have a actual productive and a solid conversation where someone can't move. You can't move the goalposts once we find a premise of where you're standing at.
Well, that's what a Christian do. They change the goalposts. You saw the gentleman before you came on. He kept doing that with me. Instead of answering the question, I became a fuck nigga.
Now that wasn't very Jesus-like.
Yeah,
He sounded like. You see, he talked just like the entity.
He started just talking just like that entity, exactly. He started acting just like him, didn't he?
Yeah. What was it? Well, you know.
Don't come up on here on this hangout teaching no bullshit. You better be educated when you come in here, and you better have your damn sources correct.
Oh,
all right? We're gonna burn your ass up. Get on out of here.
Killer be goddamn witch trying to dinner. You got a witch out burn your ass up.
You got a false doctrine, I'm gonna tear that bitch up.
That's right.
Stop playing. Stop playing.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Which find the general? Which find the general? Which find the general? Which find the general? We gonna get in a lot of trouble when we start going after the camp.
Beanie Man, what would you if the extraterrestrials landed on the Earth? How would it change it? Would it change your divinity?
You talking about white people?
I said it's the extraterrestrials landing on the Earth.
Again, you talking about white people?
No, I'm talking about extraterrestrials. Whoever come out of the sky, whoever you feel like, whoever they is, come out the damn sky and land on the Earth.
Shit, simple. Smoke a blunt. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, honestly, the only extraterrestrials we know of, well, probably there's two types of aliens that we are taught about. One, the so-called Mexicans. For some reason, to come to America, you need a green card. Otherwise, you'd be considered an alien. You know, the Mayans are so-called Mexicans have been on this land for like thousands upon thousands of years. But without their green card, they're considered an alien, which I think is fucked up because white people came here invading this shit. No one said nothing about it. We call them Caucasians or white people or people in general. We don't consider them as aliens though. But if you look at the history of so-called human and mankind, white people being mankind, they're the only so-called extraterrestrials that I know of. I've never really met someone personally that knows of a being that came from the skies and then it came down and, you know.
I said, well, this is the question. This is the question. If something came out of the sky, landed on Earth, how would it affect your divinity?
How would it affect it, or how would it affect me?
Your divinity. Your belief system, how you believe, like whatever you believe. Whatever it be. Jesus, Hinduism, Hebrew Israelite, whatever.
It wouldn't affect me at all because, like, if you look at like old ancient stone tablets, you will see like ancestors talk about all types of like superstitious or aliens of some sort, some kind of like extraterrestrial coming from the skies though. But again, that's like, you know, ancient history. I don't know how true that is, but there's proof of stuff like that, you know. But it wouldn't affect me at all, personally.
Shit, that's probably the
only
best
way it can affect me if it affects the. I'm just saying, like, only way it can affect me if it affects my life personally, the way I eat, the way I live, the way I work. That's about it. But if it's not basically affecting this planet or affecting the people who I know and love, my family, it won't affect me at all.
Well, the event affect your belief system, like whatever you believe in.
That's only when it would probably surprise me.
That's the big shit. Like something coming out the sky, like yo saying what up, like you know what I mean. That ain't no normal regular shit. So that shit gotta have you asking some questions like where you come from, what your God name, nigga. Like shit, your asses came out the sky. Nigga. You sure you ain't Jesus? Like, know what I mean? It gotta affect you in some way.
I'm being honest, personally, it wouldn't at all.
I'm not saying like, are you gonna worship it or whatever? This how would it affect or influence, or what would you look into like differently and stuff? Like you would probably totally change your research up from studying whatever you believe or whatever, you know what I mean? What person somebody believes, how they study it and stuff like that. I would think it would definitely.
Well, first of all, honestly, I'll be kind of spooked because honestly, niggas I know they be afraid to fucking walk into like woods and forests. So they see some shit like that, they lose their damn mind. But me personally, I'll be kind of clueless. Like I don't know if it speaks my language. I don't know if it reads body language. I don't know if it's gonna be doing some extra shit.
Right.
But shit, I don't know. I'll be on guard. Don't
like would your belief system change? Like that's the question though. Would your
no, it would
belief
expand. It would expand because the belief system we are taught to believe in is given by somebody. And it's not our own people because that was given to them to be passed on. I mean, a lot of things we read or believe in is like not true. Even the things we are strongly have faith in, all that's not true. So seeing something that's out of ordinary or shocking like that, it will basically want to expand my way of learning or seeing things the way other people see.
Yeah.
So, nah, not at all.
Yeah. What if the aliens say something like, because they didn't ask me that question, what if they said, we're you when you leave here?
I'm like, I don't know. I'll have to ask them. I have to ask them all kinds of questions. Like, prove it. You know, I heard stories about people being so black, they're blue or green or some shit.
Look, if they saw, like, if I saw the aliens land on this planet today, right, in Cadillac spaceships, right, bumping Run DMC or something like that, right? You know the first thing I'm gonna do?
What?
The first thing I'll do is I'll look out the window. I'm like, ooh, I look like I'm off work today. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I'm gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do. I ain't even gonna turn the news on. Cause I'm like, first thing I know they're gonna negotiate is, y'all ever seen that movie about what George Clinton did? When they bartered off all the black people to the aliens?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, all the black people to the aliens. And the black people started fighting each other because they couldn't get along and come up with a plan. I think it's called Intergalactica or something like that. I'll give y'all the name of it in a minute. But it was actually a dope series. You know what I'm saying? They came and they wanted all the black people. They didn't want nothing else.
Talking about who playing Independence Day? Come on now, y'all being funny. Who playing that?
Like, well, yeah, damn.
Hold on, let me see what the name of this movie was. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get the name of that movie for y'all. Y'all think I'm bullshitting.
Like, damn.
Here it is right here. It was called Space Traders, Cosmic Slop.
It's called what?
It says Space Traders. If the name of this show is called Cosmic Slop.
Cosmic Shop? Oh, okay.
Slop, SLOP.
Gotcha.
Cosmic. Okay.
Y'all should watch it. It's actually got a message to it. Y'all should check it out. I watched it. Hey, Pax, I watched it in Paleo Hebrew too. It was in the Paleo Hebrew. Fucking punk. Come on, that bullshit. Ain't nobody falling for that no more. Like that's like some of the easiest research you can do. You ain't even see Mikael arguing with that. He even knew that. Like, well, yeah, that's true. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's called Cosmic Slop. Written in they got the Paleo Hebrew version of it too. We go check that one out too. Moses.
What made you ask that question though? Like y'all asking me to see if I believe in aliens or not?
That's the name of the show.
Oh, well, damn.
Yeah, name of the show. What if aliens
what
came down here?
What are y'all thoughts on that? Extraterrestrials.
My thoughts, honestly, do I believe in them? I don't know. You mean to tell me this huge galaxy with all these planets and all these star systems with the sun on them? You mean to tell me we're the only race out here? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah, I feel you on that. I mean, again, I agree. Like, there is proof of like other life out there besides just us. But for me to actually believe in the stuff I see, like on Hollywood TV to believe that's real, I'll have to see it because again, I never seen like something like that. You know what I'm saying? Somewhat
Brother, why are
forearm,
you blowing that
6 eyes.
horn like that, sir? Go ahead. You just
Yeah, I'm
blowing the
saying like
horn.
I never seen anything like unhuman before. So
I've never seen anything unhuman either, but I've seen inhumane. You know what I'm
God,
saying? And that's about as unhuman as it can get. I've
but I
seen
feel what you're
animals
saying
have.
though.
I've seen animals have more compassion for one another than I've seen us lately. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. So if that's inhumane, hey jackass, you know how to fix this computer? If you don't hear it going off, get up out of here. Right his ass. He blowing the damn horn because he want to ride around on a golf cart tonight. That's his problem. Light his ass up. They ain't following policies around here. They sleep. Brothers around here sleep. Hey, y'all think you the witch finder General Killer Bee? When they see me coming, they do not like my light skin ass. Them
Yeah,
brothers get to
right.
rolling their eyes. They be like, man, here come Chris ass. I'm like, that's right.
They say Chris a mamzer. Hey
Who a
Chris,
man?
you know what I'm saying? They saying you a mamzer. Chris, you gonna be on America's Most Wanted. You gonna have everybody from damn near every camp looking for your ass.
Come on with it. I'll burn them up. Bring your New Testament. Bring your solar deity. Bring him too. I'll show y'all that he never existed. He never existed. All I do is go to Matthew 27. Do you believe the dead came up out of the grave and walked around? See, you got to understand is, do you believe that dead people came up out of the ground and walked around in the magical village called Nazareth? Okay, then. I'm done with it right there. One Christian guy told me that Jesus is a metaphorical sacrifice. I said, what the fuck? Y'all coming up with this stuff out the blue. I was like, was he metaphorically hung?
They teaching Yoruba people on Paleo Hebrew.
What'd you say?
They're teaching Yoruba people Paleo Hebrew.
Okay, where they teaching them that at? In Nigeria?
I believe so. Let me see what the place is at. That is in.
Hey guys, I'm getting ready to shut down this. I'm getting
Lagos.
ready to shut down this manufacturing facility. Hey, I'm gonna talk to y'all probably a little bit later, right? Shalom. Peace.
All
right, Chris. I'm out too, man. Let me put these kids to bed. I'm gonna have to catch you, Killer B, man, when you get on earlier. I missed the slaughter.
Yeah.
All right, Benjamin. I'm out, brother.
All right, Chris.
Get at me. Get at me.
Yeah, I'm about to head up out of here. We've been on here long enough. Probably been on here 3 hours or so. But yeah. This brother Dean. He changed his thing.
Bye bye, birds. Bye bye.
Shalom, shalom. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in tonight. This is Killer B, the goddamn witch finder general. If you got a damn witch, I'll burn that son of a bitch up.
You gotta know, cats is Hasbro. Move your toe, see your soul, fly out the window. Versus winds lows, catapult the mind beyond icicles. Land in Japan, where it trickles. The nickels catch they prey, seemingly, battingly through gaze. At bays, we perfect the day. Watch Ashkenaz, the Nazareth fade. Clad in nights, his sleep pervades. Sleigh bells ring up top to Everglades. Judah gotta know, cats is Hasbro. Move your toe and see a soul fly out the window. Versus wind blows, catapult the mind beyond icicles. Land in Japan, where it trickles. The nickels catch they play, seemingly, nattingly through gaze. At bays, we perfect the day. Watch Ashkenaz, the Nazareth fade. Clad in nights, his sleep pervades. Sleigh bells ring up top to the Everglades. Abstract mind beyond temple design, yet construct temples in the rhyme. Seen beyond fair weather friends. What kind of time do you spend? Men not to a pig, they only kill if you dig. Took a swig, called a nig. Thoughts are algebraic and trig. While y'all lighten up cigs, y'all Guinness contains squid. Open the lid to read out commands, law and testimonies. Phonies be damned. They call Shem a sham. Have you worshiping spinning lambs? Oh, so nervous, oh, so pervish. Lost in mania, more than whirling dervish. How can he hurt this? Said by perishing man. Tell on myself, oh damn. Ran with a pack of wolves till I heard the hoods. Turned my I can into I could. Rock my locks to show study. Knowing God Yahweh all above me. Lovely as I think about Yasharal on the brink. Brinks got our city on 8. Delivered to you faster than you blink. Instead of tilling, I'm healing. Reading what children revealing. Not double talk, hard dealing. Dealing when you see your ways. Got real soldiers on deck. Ready to slay. Judah gotta know. Cats is Hasbro. Move your toe, it's your soul. Fly out the window. Worse is wind snows. Catapult the mind beyond icicles. Land in Japan, where it trickles. The nickels catch they prey. Seemingly, battingly through gaze. At bays, we perfect the day. Watch Ashkenaz, the Nazareth fade. Clad in nights, the sleep pervades. Sleigh bells ring up top of the Everglades.
TK will fight.